needs one.
Literally just transitioned over the scene. That's the first thing anyone ever hears.
Want me to leave the stage?
No, you might as well just fucking stay, Jacob. Hello and welcome back to It Happens. Plays Curse of Strahd. I am your Dungeon Master, Andrew Pierce, and here we have only but a handful of the Barovian adventurers, as the other Barovian adventurers couldn't make it on time. Say hello, Barovian adventurers, and the other one.
The other one.
The other one, Jacob. Lovely guy.
How does that make you feel, Jacob, that you are the other one?
Yes.
I'll be.
I love the
Samir.
optimism in your statement as well. Like, Krabs plays Curse of Strahd as if we're actually going to be able to do that right now.
So, last we left off, our adventurers had infiltrated the Abbey in Crest to face off against the Abbot. After dispatching of his 3 horrific forms, losing the life of Farah, then swiftly bringing her back to consciousness, the Abbot revealed himself. After a tricky few rounds, they finally brought him to his knees with the help of Samir's new werewolf form and Wef's quick thinking. Farah finally got her revenge for Santa by plunging a mysterious spatula said to be owned by a historic legend into the Abbot's chest and ending his life. Orion then swiftly ran to the other side of the room and found a bound, bloodied and unconscious Irina led down in the Abbot's gym room. The others started to look through the belongings of the Abbot, where they found an envelope addressed to Weft, a note from Strahd, and an old, dusty, leather-bound tome. Getting the group back together with Irina, they utilised the Helm of Teleportation and whisked their way back to the town of Vallaki via a mishap, but didn't send them off too far, and they needed to catch their breath, reassess their goals, and take the time to purchase some magical items from one of the vendors in town. As a reminder, we've had a month-long break, so you 3 will get to know everything that's going on. Look into the mysterious tome found on the Abbot, find the source of the missing shipments of wine, find the last remaining relic, the Sun Sword, and kill Strahd von Zarovich. Good luck, there's only 3 of you.
Such a railroad, Andy.
Such a fucking railroad, dude.
So where are we?
Well, I'm not sure. You ended in the town of Vallaki. You said you were going back to the mansion, but I think there was a couple of different things you were going to do. So let's just say you got back to the mansion. That's where you are.
All right. And obviously there's only 3 of us here, but all 6 of us are collectively together at this point.
Correct. As I included.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go put on my plate armor.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to describe it for us, Darren?
Is it wooden plate armor?
No, it's not. No, so I took mechanically, have we leveled up? Or was that an overnight thing?
Mechanically, no, you haven't leveled up, but the gods that be have come down and blessed you with proficiency in heavy armor.
There we go. Yeah, I'm putting that straight on. So I have a picture actually of it, because I was trying to think of a way of like making this on-brand a druid in plate armor. I was thinking maybe it's like etched with spider webs or something. But I actually feel like Weft just wanted a really nice set of just heavy armor. Weft is the kind of kid who goes to a party dressed as Spider-Man, and that's what he's doing. He's just sat there in the living room at the mansion, just in his full plate armor, looking like a complete nerd.
Awesome. Clinging about.
Why have I got the immovable rod and the holy symbol of Ravenkind?
Because I couldn't remember who you did have the immovable rod, because you were the one that picked it up when you used it on the gate, because I asked somebody to, and then I couldn't remember who had the Ravenkind, so you got it.
I'm sure it was Samir.
Yeah, I thought Samir had it because Tilly threw it on the floor and it dropped when she left.
Samir for the Ravenkind symbol, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, I don't have it. I'm gonna delete it from mine.
No, not yet. You haven't done it, have you?
No.
Cool.
Although, did Samir not give it back?
That's what I
No.
was thinking. Right, you can go ahead and delete it now. Sorry, it's just dragging and dropping it was much easier that way.
Samir's pretty sure he hasn't given it back to me.
That's fine.
Maybe he did.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I thought it was this big thing when Tilly came back that Samir was like, I know you hate me because I am a vampire, and take it. I kept it safe.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, as long as someone.
All right, so we're back at the house, aren't we? Now, pretty much.
Yeah.
How's that portal looking?
So you head on upstairs, and the portal was still fine, functioning. As much as that portal functions, you know it can result in mishaps. You know it is not a teleportation circle that is that was scribed by a correct wizard of that level. It was sort of bodged together.
And if I remember correctly, the other room leading to this one was full of like boxes and shit and just loads of stuff.
Yeah, very much so. So it was most of the boxes in this room contained dolls that looked a lot like Tatiana.
That's right. Who's that?
Irina.
That's the one.
What's
What's it? It's Ileana.
What's
Ileana.
it? Is? Ileana.
Ileana.
Bitch, I want to drown.
That one.
I just want to spend some time. I want to close that door that goes to that port, and I want to just move and there was loads of boxes. If I remember, I'm just going to methodically stack loads and loads of boxes against that door until they're like 20 deep between me and the door.
Okay. Yeah, how long do you want to spend?
As long as it will take to do that.
An hour or so, just moving some boxes around.
I mean, I'm half limp.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
probably
8 hours.
No long rest for you.
Yeah, it is worth mentioning that it is still daylight out because daylight has come back to Barovia, but you can see that, well, not that you can see in the sky, but you would know that it is getting later on in the day. You would expect Bell to be in around 3 hours.
So, guys, what do we think the crack is with this cycle thing, right? Did we conclude that we thought that each cycle ended with or began with other people coming to Barovia? Was that what we worked out?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm still a bit lost on it, but I think that's what we ended on.
So do we think it's possible that new adventurers have now wandered in?
Yes. Yeah, that fits.
So
Potentially.
I was curious about what would happen if we tried, because while we were in this, what was it, a few like 3 days of solstice or whatever it was, where
Solstice has now ended,
time,
yeah.
yeah, but during that time, right, all of the people were like combined into the same time, like it was all merging into one, when they should have been linear and separated, right?
I'll help you out a little bit just because we have had a bit of a long break and you probably haven't thought about it too much. I'll just say this. You would know if there was a reset, like a hard reset. You know, up to this point, everyone you spoke to knows that we've had that Barovia has had maybe 5 resets in its time. People are aware when it happens. Events do occur. It doesn't appear that anything has been reset since you've been here.
Right. So the solstice hasn't reset anything. So time is continuing as it should have, rather than as we would normally expect it to, rather than going back to the beginning again.
Correct.
So they haven't come through. So, All right. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
And you did get the sense that as you were walking through Vallaki, near the end of the solstice, when everybody was expecting to be reset, everyone was surprised that they were not. And they were surprised to see you alive.
Yeah, we were meant to be deaded. Yep.
We need to go rub that in Dimitri's face.
I wish I go shit in his shoes, really. If we do anything.
Ooh.
It's probably used to it.
Yeah.
So, Weft and Pharaoh, what was the deal with the wine? Because I wasn't here for that.
I was only half paying attention to that.
I'll help
I
you.
was relying on the.
I can help you out with that as well.
West might have been buying a horse through that whole thing as
Yeah,
well.
I
We are
was a bit
not
busy.
the ones to be asking about the wine.
So yeah, as a quick so I don't normally do this. The players are here to figure out everything ourselves, but we've had a long break. Nothing much happened with the wine, and I think that will be to your detriment. None of it was kind of seeked out. The Vallaki that was to the west of the Vistani that were to the west of Vallaki wanted you to go and have a look into the wine, which
Are
you
they
didn't.
still there? They still camped up on the hill. Should we go and have a nosy, see if they're still camped up there?
Yeah.
Go and have a
Just to
nosy.
see what.
Yeah.
crack
So
is.
so we passed through. So I'm just trying to think. So after we met them, after we agreed to find the wine, we went east again, and then we portaled past them, and then we portaled back past them. So we're still in the same spot where, in the direction that we left to go to. Okay.
So all right, so they're going to be all like, "Hey, how come you're on that side of the thing?" Again?
Well, no, because we're on the correct side for them because they
No,
only saw us going back.
No,
no.
we're on the wrong side. We're on the east side to them, and we should be on the west side.
So if you think about it, Darren, as you exited east of Vallaki, more easter, is that a word? In the other eastern direction was Kresk, which you went to. You then teleported from
West.
Kresk.
West.
Yeah,
Fuck.
we left
You
west.
you went that way, and then you went back around. So you are on the wrong
we-
side.
We're on the wrong side.
No, yeah, we probably are
So-
because I missed the whole session after that where you went
Oh.
to thingies.
So we've gone past
can we-
them, and we've agreed to do the wine, and then we've not come back in the other direction again. So they're going to be all like,
Yeah.
"Hang on, how did you get past us in the first place?" And we don't have the wine, so they're going to be all.
And we don't have the wine.
Also, we don't
Now-
have his daughter, and his daughter's very dead now.
Oh,
That
how
was
is she
the other
dead?
part of it.
Oh dear.
How is she dead?
I mean, we could go north or south, right?
I don't know. I for some reason know that she's dead.
Yeah, there was.
She
Well,
was
then
the
we can
little
just find
girl
that.
carrying Santa in the parade.
Oh, well, that's easy because it was either
Oh.
find the wine or find the girl, right?
Yeah, it was one or the other. He didn't care which one he got back. He wanted one of them back.
He had priorities.
So if we tell him that his daughter's dead, that's problem solved, isn't it?
No, because
And
he'll
if he
still
kicks-
want
No,
the wine.
Yeah, he wanted his daughter back or the wine back. And we don't have the wine and we don't have his daughter.
I'll just burn his little fucking tent down then.
Tilly's changed.
Yeah, I feel like we need to find out what happened to Tilly on this side quest because I'm concerned about the murderous tendencies.
Don't worry about it. Oh, good. No.
I don't know. I kind of remember
It's
Tilly like this from the
alright.
beginning, but that's fine.
On paper she wasn't, but as soon as Jack got hold of the character sheet.
Yeah,
Can we have a look at the map, Andy?
certainly can.
I'm gonna shoot him up.
There you are. As you take out the map from your bag and unfurl it in front of you.
So
Right. So our little buddies, right? They're like camped up here somewhere.
Yep, so they are literally right right there, essentially.
Yeah. So. Oh, why don't we go? We could go around them. No.
It
Why
is
don't
as
we-
soon as you
what?
exit the city.
What
The
was
town.
this?
I can't see your. Sorry. Where?
This one.
You have never been there. You have been where
Why don't we
the.
go there? Let's walk through these woods, down this way, and maybe let's
No,
have
no,
a
no,
walk.
no, no. Hang on a second. Hang on a
Okey-doke.
second. So Lake Baratok, there was a crossroads heading south towards the swampy bit. I can't remember what that was called.
Bogs of Berez.
Bogs of
Where's the
Perez.
Bogs of
Where were the bogs?
You're not too sure.
Okay. And the circled in red was the winery, wasn't it?
That's
Was
what
the
was
vineyard.
circled on your map by Erwin the bartender when you asked.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's quite close to Kreshk.
Correct.
It is. So we could.
Why don't we go back through the portal to Kreshk, and then walk south from Kreshk down to the winery. Then, when we come back to the Vistani, we're coming back from the right direction with the wine in hand.
How many days has it been since we made that bargain?
You are currently since Dimitri. How many days has it been since the bargain?
'Cause they gave us 2 days, didn't they?
Yeah, it's been
Probably
longer.
more.
Let's just say it's been longer than 2 days. I'd have to check my notes exactly to give you the exact number, but
Or what?
For us to bring them
Or what?
or they wouldn't be happy. I get the feeling at the time we'd figured out that they weren't just like a band of rabble, like it potentially existential for us if we if we try and have a Barney.
But we've beaten the abbot now. We've beaten the abbot now. Like that was before. We were like level 4 then. We're like level 7 now.
I mean, you do also have 3 zombies next to you, right?
3.
Well, I just mean your other players. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just staring into space in this conversation.
Yeah, of course. Well, this is what I'm thinking, guys. I wouldn't want to say let's just go knock up on Castle Ravenloft like, oi, oi, ready for a fight now without that lot being around. Nor
Let's
should we
do
go
it.
looking for sun swords in the meantime. So why don't we go looking for some wine? So if those guys can hang out for a bit, right, and just chill out there, and then we can wander and find some wine.
Just go have a little adventure, shall we?
Plan.
Little side quest. We love a
Plan.
side quest in Strahd.
Yeah, what
Does that
dangers
mean that we
could you
get to level up and they don't?
Because Andy will scale it for us, won't he? With just 3 of us, won't you, Andy?
No.
It'll be fine because Tilly's got Wall of Fire now.
Yeah. You'll be right. Where would you like to go,
should we do
guys?
I've just put all these boxes in the way. I have to move them again.
But,
Oh, yeah, 'cause-
okay, so to be fair, I've put my DM hat on now instead of I was almost just becoming a player with you now. So it did take you around about 2 hours. Like you said, you are a halfling to do it. If you want to spend another 2 hours to move the boxes again.
yeah, but what if we help?
These two are going to help me.
All right. I'm going to say that it will come, the bell will toll by the time you finish.
Let's have a proper sort out. Weft is fantastic at stacking. Okay, we'll stack some boxes, have a great evening, and then have a long rest
I was going to say a long rest would
And
be
go.
beneficial.
and go
Oh, really?
go for the winery in the morning.
All right, let's do that then. I don't think I need one.
I fucking
do.
do.
I think you were the only
I
one
do.
that didn't need one, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't take any hits, but I have used
But-
spells. So
I was
yeah.
going to say, did you have any spell slots left?
I've got 2 first levels, 3 second levels, a third. Oh no. Sorry, I'm reading this wrong. No, I've got. I don't know. Yes, long rest would be fine. Also, right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do before this long rest, just quickly before I do that. Is that a ritual cast? Yes, that's good to know. Andy, before I go to bed, I would like to ritually cast divination.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Do you want to remind us
So-
what that does then, please, buddy?
Yep. So my magic and an offering. Oh, hang on. Does it want me to give it? This is. Oh no.
I don't believe you need an offering for divination, do you?
I need spell components.
What are the spell components? Because I only said you needed spell components for certain spells, and I didn't include divination. So
Oh, it says I need 100 golds worth of incense.
you could do. You could.
All right. Okay. Cool. So anyway, I ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. You give me a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. It doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome,
Mhm.
such as other shit going on.
How long's the
If I do it
ritual
more
cast?
than 10 minutes.
10 minutes. And all right, who will you be praying to?
The god of cheese or garlic bread. No. To Helm, obviously.
Just making sure.
And I would like to ask him how likely are we to be upset the Vistani if we return with the wine tomorrow?
Give me sometimes divination takes a little bit of time to get back to you.
It does take 10 minutes to ritually cast, so
Yeah. That's it. You have to ask it at the start of the 10 minutes. Where are you in the house right now, Tilly?
One of the rooms, one of the bedrooms upstairs.
So one of the bedrooms. So in one of those bedrooms, the window is fully open. There is just a slight breeze. It's refreshing. But all of a sudden the breeze starts to get stronger. And as you look over, as you feel this is sort of out of the blue, a leaf just glides in from the window and falls on your lap. The leaf is stained in blood.
Not a good idea. Or it just means there'll be a fight. It could be their blood. Good to know. Glad I did that.
That's the thing with the gods. You don't know. It could just be a leaf coming through a window.
Cryptic. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
you might have gotten a more favourable answer from the god of garlic bread. Just saying.
Yes, if you'd have asked him, he would have just gone, "Nah, mate, you good."
So either way, there's going to be blood. Probably, given that I asked about the Vistani specifically, with the Vistani, ours or theirs.
There's gonna be a murder.
I say we YOLO it.
What's the worst that could happen?
To the wine! To the wall! To the sorry.
And here's the thing, right? If the Vistani don't accept the wine because they were on it 2 days ago, well, there was a solstice, dickhead. But also, if they're not down for that, we just keep the wine for ourselves and we sell it back to Villaki because they're wineless, right? I'm sure Erwin would be like to fill his barrels.
So we need to
Cash.
stash the wine. We don't want to rock up with the wine then. We stash the wine and say we have the wine, and we do some kind of deal, some kind of drop. We offer them a drop. We don't want to rock up with the wine and they're like, no, we'll take it.
We'll take them a sample.
Mm.
You
Single
know?
bottle.
Yeah.
A single glass.
And if they're all like, well, we're gonna kill you, and we'll be like, all right, we'll kill them first, and then we'll go to Erwin and be like, oi, loads of wine, 10,000 gold, it's all yours.
Yeah, sure. The three of us and 3 mindless zombies. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there. That's fine.
Cool. All right.
Andy won't kill us three when the other three aren't here, will he?
Is it
That's
still a
reasonable.
TPK if half the party are missing when everyone dies?
We just split the campaign up 2 campaigns. We'll just have a lovely session next time when they're back.
So never.
Just to clarify, Andy, we've not leveled up as of yet.
You would need
We're
to
level
take
7, right?
You would need to take a long rest.
Which we're going to
Okay,
do
that's fine.
because we really need a long rest.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
my bad. I wouldn't have been able to do divination in that case.
We're good. All right, I'll tell you what, guys. Hit the long rest button, and then we can stop the confusion.
All right.
It's weird when you sort of level up, because when you level up after a session, you don't just quite get to that long rest point. There's always that weirdness to it.
Oh, hey,
But
Smith.
I suppose.
Yeah. Go on.
Well, I suppose my question was also regarding Goodberry, and whether I had my enhanced before bed, whether I want to reuse some of my spell slots from yesterday to do Goodberry, or whether I want to leave it to the morning.
Yeah, I'll say for that one, Darren, because I know what your hijinks are up to. You'll have, you won't
I
get
have to
that.
wait till the morning. That's fine. That's fine.
You got some optimization with Goodberries going on. Oh, I remember.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna break my game.
I am
Real
absolutely not.
Okay, so it is worth mentioning though that during the nights, Farah, you do hear a voice come into your mind.
Oh God.
Farah,
Oh,
Farah,
I'm trying to sleep.
is this a good time?
I'm trying to sleep. I died yesterday.
I noticed.
And you did nothing to help.
I'm sorry, I wasn't able to do anything in my current state. I'm a scroll.
What do you want?
I am inquiring as to if you are okay. Last time we spoke, you didn't want to speak to me, as you'd believed Dimitri when he said I was a bad person.
I think everyone in this godforsaken realm of existence is a bad person.
Yes, I can see why you would think this. However, I am an ally you can trust.
You are the reason everything keeps happening.
What makes you say this?
I read the fucking book.
Which book is this?
I don't know. It was the tome.
Ah, the Tome of Strahd.
Yes.
What is it you read about me?
Hang on while I scroll through it and find where it mentioned your name.
That's okay.
You are the reason that we keep looping. You made it. You call it a paradox engine.
Ah. I'm not too sure what you mean. But I'd like to find out.
How do you plan on doing that? You are a scroll.
Yes. But I believe my body is somewhere in these lands. Return me to it, so we can sort this mess out.
Well, where?
I don't know. Anything in that book that might tell you.
It says that you arrived on a small grassy hill to the far east.
Interesting.
That could be fucking anywhere.
Well, I'm glad to see you're doing okay at least.
I wouldn't go that far.
I will let you sleep now.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
I appreciate it. Put the scroll in do not disturb mode.
Rude.
Face down on the bedside table.
Hey, Sam.
Hello.
Hey.
What are we up to, guys?
Hello. Sleepy time.
Yeah.
I came at the right time, I see. Doing the big naps.
Yeah, go ahead and hit that
Whatever.
long rest button for me, please, Sam.
I will when it
Got some
loads.
crazy plans. Can we have some music, please, DM, in the foundry?
Yeah, sure, man. Sure
Thanks.
thing. Cool. You guys wake up from a long rest. What would you like to do?
Where are we? Where
Balaki.
am I? What year is it?
We're in
We're in the
Balaki.
house. In Valaki, we've
Yep.
rested. We've been discussing the options, and we think a nice little light-hearted adventure off to find this wine that we promised the Vistani might be a worthwhile trip to, just shake off the cobwebs from all the hijinks with the Strahdness.
We love a side quest. And also there's a potential for murder. Which we also love.
Strong chance of death from one direction or another, according to Helm, who I've had a little word with.
Oh, I thought Helm didn't speak to you anymore.
He speaks to me in leaves now.
Okay, that's
Interesting.
fine. I mean, the matron speaks to me in closing doors, so it's fine.
Ah, well, between closing doors and leaves, we'll probably figure out the fuck's going on.
The scroll of identify just keeps ringing me in the middle of the night.
And I have no idea what's going on.
He's lonely.
So, what do we want to do? Do we want to jump through this portal again, head to Kresk, and then do a little jolly down to Wine
Yeah.
Town?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Kill for
So
blue.
just to refresh my memory, so the portal is a straight jump, no chance of mishap.
Yep.
Whereas the helm,
Yep.
there is a chance that we're gonna
But that's
miss.
okay because we're not going to helm up anyway. We're going to go and get the wine, and then we're going to walk back to Vallaki, meet the Vistani on
Yes,
the way.
right,
Like,
yeah.
hey, found your wine. They're going to be all like, "Oh, well, it's been more than 2 days," and we're going to be like, "Oh, well, take it or leave it. They'll start a fight. We'll kill them. Then we'll sell the wine back to Erwin."
It all sounds very easy when it comes out of Tilly's mouth.
It does, doesn't it? Filling me with confidence.
No.
That's fine. We've got some new toys we can try out.
Well,
Speaking
you in
of,
the
I will
privacy
be
of your
casting
bedroom.
Goodberry.
Hey. So remind me how this works, Aaron?
Sorry, Goodberry.
Yeah. Well, I know how Goodberry works, but how does your super Goodberry work?
So I took a level. So Weft has been hanging out with Asai a bit too much, and he's rubbed off on him, and he's taken a level of Life Cleric. And Life Cleric applies a +2 and the spell's level bonus on healing. And with Goodberry, it applies per berry. So instead of 1 health point per berry, it is 4 health points per berry. Keep for 24 hours, hand them out, no rolling involved. And so a handful of berries. So I can create 10 berries, so 40 hit points with a first level spell. And you can have a handful as an action in combat. So 20 hit points, no rolling as an action.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Hey,
Hello.
everybody.
Hi.
How are you all?
We're good. All right, so you're doing that. Pip's put the scroll in sleep mode. Smear's got his sword. Ryan's got his fists. Let's jump in the portal. Let's go.
Do you need a recap, Kate? You're aware of what the plan is?
Oh, it sounds great. From the 30 seconds that I caught.
We're
There we
going
go.
on a
That's it.
wine hunt.
We're all bought
Oh,
in.
nice. Cool.
Kate's all down for a wine hunt.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Cool. So yeah, as you jump through the portal in Kresk, you jump through the portal at the top of your mansion. You arrive in Kresk, inside the abbey.
And that's here, right? So we want
Correct.
to walk down this blue line to the bridge, and then through these trees, and then we probably want to just back off a little bit as we get close, right? And just stay in the trees a bit. But yeah, you let us know what happens in that little travel there.
Okay. You're currently in the abbey in Kresk.
Yeah.
So give me just 2 seconds.
This
Oh,
place
no.
does not get any less creepy, no matter how many times we're in here and how many dead people there are.
No, no. Whose
If
idea was it
he's
to come back here?
respawned, I'm going to be real pissed.
Yeah, all the enemies have just respawned. Roll initiative.
Is this Dark Souls?
Yeah. So as you leave the abbey, it is daytime now. You can see still billowing smoke from one of the buildings in the center of Kresk itself. You don't see much life in the village itself, but you do hear voices, some raised, some muffled. Someone want to go ahead and roll a perception check for me, please?
I've got advantage by default.
Do it.
Does anybody else wants it?
Do you ignore
All
cover
yours.
as well to 5,000 feet?
Do I what?
Ignore cover to 5,000 feet.
I don't know what that means. That wasn't very good.
Pip gets it.
I got it. Do you want to cast Vigilant Blessing, Jack? No? Right. Don't worry.
Now he gets it.
Yeah. So with a 12, you don't notice much more than that, but the building that you see being in cinders is the tavern that, to be fair, you didn't visit, but you do mention it off to the others that there's a cindering building, and you guys recognize that as a tavern you were once all in. It is a long road down to the Kresk city gates. You are on the top of a hill, and they're very north of Kresk. The gates are to the south. How will you be heading?
Did we ever collect the horse from the palimpsest in the wagon?
You did. The horse was left outside with the wagon.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, is this Daisy? Oh, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
I might be tempted to try and creep a little, not close at all, but if I can can I get a view on where we left the wagon, where we left the horse?
Oh, You'll need to go down the hill a little bit, and then you could possibly get sighting. So as you get to the bottom of the hill, you'll have a clear straight shot towards the gates, which is where the Nils wagon and Daisy were left. You didn't leave it. You decided not to leave it in the village, if I remember correctly. Someone could tell me not. So as you guys make your way down there, would you all be just waltzing down, or would you be going stealthily?
I think the default for Weft is relatively stealthy, or as stealthy as I can be, clanging around in my plate armor.
Yeah, same. I'm pretty noisy by default.
Farah's just got no shame, so we'll just be waltzing down.
What are you in
like
clown
very
colours
shifty,
or?
please.
Do you know what? Yeah, after my long rest, I've probably switched to clown colours. The abbot is dead. We're going on a wine hunt. We're on a side quest. Everything's chill.
Okay, so some of you going stealthy, some of you not. What's your passive perceptions?
Not good.
Not good. So as you make it down towards, essentially at the bottom of the hill, you're about 50 feet from the tavern, the Frosty Lantern Tavern. You see it's just in complete ruin. There are a couple of individuals outside of the Frosty Lantern. They don't seem to have noticed you just yet. You seem to be just blending in. You do hear voices of people coming from behind you. And Darren, go ahead and make a perception check for me to see if you can see the wagon and or Daisy. No.
I got distracted.
Yeah, no, you don't see it. Sorry, bud.
Fine.
So,
Can we get a vibe of like the place? Like, do people sound happy? Is there shouting? Singing?
make a perception check for me, please, Orion.
Oh. Sorry. Need to get my sheet up. Oh yes.
7. You're not too sure.
Great.
You get the sense that some people have raised voices, others have hushed tones. It seems to be a mixture of emotion going on in Kresk at the moment. More than welcome to speak to anyone if you'd want to.
Or can we see people just wandering around, can we?
Yeah. At this point, just sort of taking in the view, people don't seem to be on alert here in Kresk. You don't. Most of the faces you see, you've never seen before.
Have they? Can we tell if they've noticed us?
I'd say by about now, just because you weren't walking stealthily, I think one of them would go, "You, up the hill. Who are you all?" Any of you speak common?
We are the ball covers.
Brilliant. And what do you know of the abbot?
He's dead
By your hands?
by my spatula.
Then him and two of his friends, two people that are next to him, are just going to bolt to you. They're about 40 feet away, and they're just going to run straight up to you.
In what kind of manner?
Make an insight check.
I'm fully picturing this as like 40 feet is their movement speed, so they get within 5 feet of me. And
Yeah,
just
and then have to
immediately
wait.
Stop.
Yeah.
Fucking roll.
16. Yeah,
16's not bad.
yeah, it's not bad.
Do they look aggressive?
No. It was 16.
All right. I mean, I move my hand to my flail all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd like
Just
to
kind of
take
hold
the
my
dog
hand up.
action.
So they do.
Oh,
They do come straight up, and they do stop dead.
oh, they're dead.
No, they do stop
Oh.
dead. Then we must thank you for what you have done. You see, we've been living under Tristan's tyranny for far too long. We've all been living scared of what he will do day to day. We heard of the abbot falling. You've saved our village. Thank you.
Yes, that's absolutely what we did it for.
Mm.
And not to save one girl and ourselves at all.
The people of Kresk only did what they were told to do. For day after day, we did some horrific things. But if we
Yeah,
didn't
but we
do
know.
these things, we would be killed. Or worse. We apologize for what happened to you. We know you were taken from the tavern. We were just doing as instructed.
Sounds like you all really need to grow backbone.
Yeah. You tried dealing with the abbot. Oh, I guess you did.
Did you not hear the part where I said he was dead?
Yeah.
Did you miss that bit while you were Naruto running up the hill towards us?
Unfortunately, I have not got combat training like you. I am just a mere farmer, tending to cattle and chickens. I do not have the
Do you have
time
a
to learn
pitchfork?
spell crafting and
Do
martial
you have a
weapons.
pitchfork?
Yes.
What?
Stabby stab. I killed the man with a rusty spatula.
Okay.
Yeah, you died doing it though, Farah.
You don't have to tell them that bit.
What do you know? What do you know about the winery to the south?
The winery to the south. I hear it's been overrun by the splinters.
What are the splinters?
The tree folk.
This is Tales from the Underworld again. Is this some total bullshit that I don't know about?
No. The tree folk, the druids, took up refuge there. It's why the shipments of wine stopped. Those druids have long gone since Strahd got there. It's it's a wasteland now. If you are heading that way, prepare yourselves. For that place is littered with all kinds of horrible creatures.
But is there any wine left?
I highly doubt it.
Huh.
Wait,
Do
you guys
have
had
any
no
wine?
wine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We don't want the wine in this town, do we?
If we're giving
I-
it
Do
to
we remember what the
Harry,
wine
maybe
was
we
made
do.
of?
Yes, I would suggest you don't drink anything here for at least a week until we flush it out.
I am so disappointed that the splinters aren't a group of were rats.
The splinters themselves are tree insects, blight. That's what we call them.
So what's there now then, other than these blights? Just anything interesting, or not really?
It's said that they were doing something. They were trying to summon something under Strahd's command.
Why is everyone trying to summon something all the time? Can't you just be happy with what you've got?
Yeah, this is Barovia. Everyone has their own agenda. Everybody either wants to stay and make some horrible place for themselves, or try and escape, like you.
So guys, the wine looks like it might be a lost cause in that case. Do we still want to check it out?
I want to smash things with my new sword, yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm down for some absolute side quest chaos.
Side
I'm
quest,
intrigued by these splinters.
Okay.
And if I can be a naked werewolf again, so much the better.
Yeah, well, that's it. Now you're back, Samir. What form do you currently have? You took a long rest. There is no time limit on your werewolf form. Do you think you would have taken a long rest as werewolf, Samir, or would you have changed back to humanoid?
No, I think I would be humanoid. It might draw a bit of attention if I was to be a furry all the time.
True. All right. So yeah, you tell
Just on
me.
Sunday.
You tell me when you want to transform.
I shall, thank you.
Cool. Well, if there's any other information, any other questions that you have, we owe you a big debt.
What if...
Do you?
Oh, wait, what were you going to ask for? You go first.
Oh, you just said you owed us a big debt, so...
Well,
Yeah.
would you give us maybe, potentially, like, several barrels of wine?
Yes. You do know what's in this wine.
Yeah, how long does that last?
How long does it last? Are you talking about... I mean, it's blood and feces. Are we talking about the same thing?
But it's in wine barrels, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yes.
was on about like the drugs.
Oh.
Like,
No,
maybe.
they were kind of just slipped into your drinks and your food. We do not consume drugs on a daily basis, no.
Okay. No.
Yes,
that's
no,
all right.
you were very much just targeted on that night.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay,
it is a good point, though.
Mhm.
Do the Vistani ever come up this way?
The Vistani, we haven't seen the Vistani in months. They don't tend to travel
Interesting.
this far west.
I
So
don't
how
think we want
about-
to give them blood shit wine, do we?
Well,
Well,
if it's got drugs
maybe.
in it.
Not as a
If it's got-
first choice.
How
No,
much
but I
for
mean, if
lots
we're
of
gonna-
wine and roofies?
Can I just say,
If we-
please don't judge too hard. The wine is super tasty. Have you ever actually eaten human flesh? Like, just I guess it's a horrible thing, but it actually tastes really nice. Tastes just
I
like
feel
wine.
like we have.
I think several of you did.
Yeah, and to be
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
above the table, well, not above the table, you guys remember that this is the best wine you've ever tasted.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Oh, I
So
see. So we
maybe-
could convince the Vistani that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good.
So let's take Daisy the horse and wine and give it to the Vistani, and just in case they're aggro with us, let's drug it all.
Sorry, did you just say Daisy the horse?
Ah, yes. I left a horse over there. Have you seen her?
Was that yours?
Oh,
Oh,
Well-
the horse.
Um.
I'm not going to
It
lie,
might have
we
been.
ate the horse.
Oh no.
I'm,
Oh no.
we ate the horse. I'm not going to lie to you.
So you owe us a great debt and a horse.
I mean, you left the horse in the middle of the street.
That horse
What?
was like a child to wear.
Let's not point fingers.
Wes
on,
is just sobbing at this point.
Even if the horse was in the middle of the street, you shouldn't have just taken it and eaten it. You should have gone, "Hey, whose horse is this?"
That's fair.
I want to give Weft a little cuddle.
What if Daisy had been microchipped?
It is worth mentioning at this point, Irina, who is with you,
Oh God! Think why?
sort of taps you on the shoulder and just
Go
says, "Yes, would you like me to go away, Tilly?
Yeah, please.
I can fuck off right now if you want."
I mean, yeah, if you want to die.
Group
just-
decision.
What
Forgot
were
she
you going to
existed.
say, Irina?
Well, my insight is best not to stay too long. Or I mean, I could just leave you all again.
I mean, you didn't do particularly well on your own the last time.
No, but Strahd can't walk into houses. So if you were in, you won't go back there now. You're already here. You might as well stay.
It's so funny to hear that you think you know this place. Strahd can't walk into houses. What makes you think Strahd can't walk into a house?
Pretty sure vampires can't walk into houses.
Ah, right. Yes, vampires can't walk into anywhere that they don't own. Whose land is this? This is Strahd's land. You think you own a building, you don't. Strahd owns it. You're not safe anywhere from Strahd.
Anyway.
Cool. That's well established, Irina. That's the whole reason that we're doing all of this is to evade that problem, right? So that's concept is not lost on us. We're learning. We're trying. You know, you don't need to be patronizing. So the dude with that ate the horse. How are you gonna repay this debt?
We can give you barrels of wine.
Cool. I don't know what the deal is with this wine. I wasn't around when this happened, guys. So what we're saying, we want to take that wine to the Vistani, and they're going to think it's delish, and then we're going to be good.
Well, they just want the wine. They just want wine. There is no wine. The wine has stopped. They need wine.
Right, but what I
Only
don't
we
want to
know
do,
that it's made out of blood and shit. So
but it doesn't taste like blood and shit. Is the point, right? Is that what we're saying?
it tastes.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine. What I didn't want to do is if we knew we were going to be late and we were going to be delivering them wine late, and that was going to get them all aggy, then why deliver them anything at all? Why not
Yeah.
just
True.
go straight to the confrontation? So if we deliver them what they think is super good shit, then maybe that'll work out. Cool. Do you have any horses that you haven't eaten?
No.
Right.
Does the cart it like moves by itself though, right? Like Neil and Edith didn't have a
Was the
horse.
cart yours?
Oh.
What did you do to the car?
Wait. I'm going to look down at my robe of useful items, and I think I've got there's a couple of patches for horses on there. Where did I keep that?
Wait.
I believe there
Do
is.
we not see the cart?
Play Daisy just as quick as that,
We
as though she didn't matter at all.
we may have used your cart. We didn't know this was your cart. We may.
We used it for
Oh,
what?
piss.
I mean, we just used it. We sent it to Valaki.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're joking.
Do you
We
have
just
another?
come from there.
Oh, it's not gone well, has it?
It's like you've done this on purpose.
Well, no, we did. Yes, we were almost instructed to do it on purpose. You were our enemies until you killed our boss.
And inaugurated you all.
You were slaves.
Yes, we were, and we're very thankful for it. But unfortunately, while we were under the command and being slaves, we were commanded to, I don't know, eat your horse and steal your wagon.
You could have protested.
Yeah. Oh God.
You try wearing these shoes some days. I just want to.
I would
vomit.
love to wear shoes some of the time.
You have
Someday.
to now, Ryan.
Dear me.
So we've got no way of transporting this wine now. Is that what we're saying?
There has to be a cart in Valaki, or at least a
Does-
piece of wood and two wheels. I don't know.
We can
Does
find you something to transport the wine. But yes, these are not light barrels of wine.
is
Okay,
there a
so we've got the
Laszlo's
horse.
franchise?
Yeah.
Nails shredded.
Okay, so you can. Sorry, did you say you can summon a horse with?
Yeah, I think. Let me just get the list of stuff that this, because I've got Neil's. Neil's robe of useful items, and it does indeed contain 2 riding horses.
Oh,
I mean, do you have another way of doing it that doesn't use them?
I mean, I can always wild shape into a horse. I mean, it's kind of my
Oh.
shtick.
oh, that's true.
How long can you be wild shaped for?
It's 8 hours, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
8 hours. Holy shit.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I think. Hang on a
Good.
second. Let me just make sure. Oh no, 3 hours. 3 hours. Sorry.
No.
How long does it take us to walk back to Valaki from here?
Just a straight shore walk would take you around 5 hours.
Oh, that's just 2 wild shapes.
Lord.
It's just 2 wild shapes.
And then you don't have to use the horse on the thing. You can chuck that out.
That's true.
when super essential.
Yeah.
I can also polymorph someone for an hour.
Pretty
That's
high
a
level,
big
isn't it?
spell. I'm pretty sure we could 6 of us could push a wagon as good as one horse could pull it.
I mean, let's possibly see the wagon. Where's the wagon? What can we use as a wagon, sir?
He brings out this rickety old piece of shit, Like it can carry a barrel, maybe
Oh,
two, if
what?
you want to give it a go.
How big are these barrels?
You're asking me dimensions. That's like the worst thing to ask me. Just imagine like a beer keg, like a keg, like a barrel.
You could like roll it.
So we're like,
I would quite like to attempt just like walking on top of the barrel. Like
What, for 5 hours? I mean, yeah, so as he wheels the barrel out, he brings the barrel out. You can see it takes probably about 4 of them to sort of carry it out, and he slumps one on the ground. How many are you wanting?
let me just try it with this one and see if it works.
Okay, this will be interesting. Yeah, what do you want to do? The barrel's just set up, right?
Put the barrel on its side, and then I want to try and like a clown on a ball, just go. Doo, 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 doo.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics check, then, please.
What's your passive
I will.
acrobatics? To do this
Yeah,
for 5 hours?
passive acrobatics.
Oh
2.
no!
Right.
Happily.
What's
Oh, right.
your modifier? So with an 8, you're a monk, right? So you're able to keep up this sort of performance for a little while, and you find yourself, you can go backwards, you can go forwards, but as soon as you start to turn it, you just don't have that strength in your legs. So yeah, you could just simply go backwards and forwards. This is
go
a
in straight lines.
really heavy barrel. You just can't quite get the speed up with an 8.
Are there any
I mean,
corners
maybe
on
if
the
we
way to the
aim
right?
it just
Avoid
right.
storage.
Yes.
Yeah.
How heavy are they? Can we lift them?
They are not one of you will not be able to lift them. Even with, I tell you, you could make me a strength check, Tilly, and I think you'd be the only one capable. I think.
Let's have a look.
Strength
Athletics.
activity.
Athletics or
Athletics.
strength check?
Yeah, strength check or athletics will do.
Oh my god, I'm rolling so bad.
Yeah, no, you feel that, like as you all watch on as this small halfling woman, the barrel is probably about as big as you. How big is Tilly?
She's only like 3.5 feet tall.
I reckon the barrel's about as big as you, dude. So as you see Tilly lean down, you think there's no way Tilly's ever going to lift that, but she does manage to bring it up off the floor. But you bring it up to sort of waist height, and then you just feel your strength lacking, and it just drops back down to the ground. But as far as you lot are concerned, that's a miracle.
So, another question for you. There was a stream south of, between us and the winery, there was a stream which went to the Lake Bartov, was it?
There you go, bud.
At least some of the way.
The Raven River.
Yes. Does that flow?
When you last crossed here, you noticed that there
Yeah.
was no running water in that river.
Release the river.
Also,
Could
some
we?
crazy octopus in the lake. I don't know. I wouldn't trust what's in the water
Was that-
here.
Oh.
Okay.
Got a mage hand.
Yes, I've got a mage hand.
Oh wait.
Yeah, mage hands can.
Yeah, it's only like £5, mate.
It's
mage
like
hand, right?
£10.
Is it?
How?
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to look up how much a keg of wine weighs?
I think it was a lot.
It's
Hey.
gonna be
More
more than
than
£10.
£10 for sure.
It's
Oh,
lost.
maybe I'm thinking of the other hand, the bigger one. Does like £1,000.
Are you
Ah.
thinking of? What am I thinking of? What's it called?
I'm gonna say it's £450. If you'd like
Yeah,
that in
yeah.
kg, then work it out.
Thanks.
I mean, another option is we just say, "Hey, we got you some wine, but like, you can't bring it."
What happens if we're holding an object and we use the helm?
I'm gonna say I'll just, instead of looking into it, I'll rule it that it can come with, because I mean it
So
teleports everything that you're currently holding on you, right?
Did you
Yeah,
say
so if we-
£450? Sorry, I'm really stuck on this.
That's
200 kilos.
That's what I
That's
googled.
200 kilos. You're telling me that a keg that people
What?
use in pubs weighs 200 kilos.
I'm just telling you what Google
See-
said, dude. I had no idea.
I've got it in my
Maybe.
head that this is like, I mean, a wine barrel is bigger than a keg. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
bulk
keg was
ordering.
probably the wrong word, right? This is a
Yeah.
wine barrel. This is
I
they're
don't think that's
huge.
far off. Each liter is 1 kilo, and if
Yeah.
it holds at least 100 liters, and then the barrel itself, its own weight is like another
Yeah.
50.
And this
Then it's not
wine
far
is
off.
thicker than water as
Yeah.
well. I don't know.
It's full of poo.
Why is thicker than...
Well, no, it is. It's liquid dynamics,
It is.
isn't it? Yeah, I'm not chatting rubbish here. This is how this works.
The way you said it.
It
I mean,
is.
yeah. I don't think that's far off being wrong.
No, I think it's
We're gonna
it's
get-
all right.
Chat GPT.
In- In all of the
Yeah, I
comments,
mean-
we'll get hounded for this, but yeah. All right. Well, so why don't we just put all the barrels in a center, all close together, all get around them and hold hands, and then bam, teleport to Vistani camp.
Sounds
But the
plausible.
Vistani moved, don't they?
You got
Well,
the
the
sense.
camp was still there.
Yeah, you got the sense last time that this was a static Vistani encampment.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and there was the van full of gold, wasn't there as well?
That's correct. Yeah, so you know that the Vistani moves around. That's what they go from sort of camp to camp. They travel, but you got the sense that this was their kind of their base of operations. What are you up to at the
I
moment,
mean, it's as
Samir?
good a plan as ever.
Samir, you up to much at the moment?
No, I'm just watching the chaos unfold, and I will follow wherever it leads.
There we
Just
go.
show me where to stick my sword, and I'll shove it in.
Mm. Teleporting's the plan then, guys, yeah?
Who's got the helm? Orion.
Orion.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. How many
No
barrels are
pressure.
there? Stack them all up in the center.
We can bring you out as many as you'd like. There's one, we can get you another. Would you like 3?
4, 5.
Now it's up to you, DM. How many can we get away with teleporting with? Because if you tell me 100, we'll take 100.
We don't have 100 barrels.
How
We'll,
many barrels do
you got?
you have?
we'll give you 3 barrels.
Well,
3.
let's think about it logistically, because you all need to be holding on to me, but we all need to also be holding on to a barrel.
Yeah,
Everyone
we're gonna hug the barrels, right?
We're gonna hug
Yeah.
them.
I
As
can
long as we're
grab
all
like
holding
2
hands.
people, and then yeah,
Why don't I sit
So-
on top of the barrels, and then you can all grab a limb?
What's the arm span of an average person? 1.5 meters, 2 meters? 2 meters?
I'm not an average
Yeah, I'd say a meter and a half,
Sorry.
right?
Yeah. So
Right.
6. So what's that? 9 meters. So about what? 7.5 meters, excluding
Above the
Tilly?
table, guys, I'm going to give you 3 barrels. You can teleport with the 3 barrels. You're all good.
Okay.
great.
Far too much math
And we get-
happening.
I mean,
Exactly
I
that,
didn't
exactly
bring the
right
map
thing.
into it. You guys brought the map into it. Like, you can teleport with the 3 barrels if you want.
Great. Should
Yeah,
we do that?
why not?
Slap bang into the middle of the camp. Boom. Push, big fucking pop.
All right.
Here we are, motherfuckers. Here's your wine. If you don't like it, fireball.
Slap bang in the middle, yeah? Or are we going to go off to the side in case arrows
Because I
start
don't want to
flying?
drag them up a hill.
I mean, smack bang in the middle would probably put we're like in the tent.
Maybe outside the entrance of that big tent.
Okay. It's easy enough to do. Orion would be familiar with this area, so if you guys want to do it, go ahead and roll that D100, Kate.
Here we fucking go, team.
Come on. I have a lot of confidence in myself after last time.
What am I gonna hold?
Yeah, no worries.
That's good.
Yeah, there'll be no mishap here. So as you all gather around Orion, the helm of teleportation, you sort of give it a couple of chinks, and then it just envelops you all into a white light, and then you are now at the Vistani camp. Oh yeah, we're going everywhere today, aren't we?
Yeah.
Give us a second. I've got this. Cool.
Nice.
It is daytime. I've only got a nighttime one. So yeah, so yeah, you are just outside of the central tent. So Tilly, this place isn't familiar to you, but you
Been
see.
here?
Okay, I didn't think you were.
Matey was getting whipped. Matey
He
was
was.
getting whipped.
He was. So you are right outside of the main tent area, and you see a gentleman by the name of which you would know as Lavash. Sort of. Ooh, what are you all doing back? The hell was that sort of entrance?
Speed and expediency. We
Well,
had to run away from something quickly.
you are about 2 days late.
Yeah,
tried.
sorry about that.
But look at the wine.
You did bring the
Fucking
wine. You did bring the wine. And what of my daughter?
She's dead.
Well, at least we got the wine.
I told you
Bring
he
it
wouldn't
in.
mind.
I mean, you did what I set you out to do. Daughter or wine. It wasn't an and, it was or. Thank you. Where did you...
Technically, we did both.
I must ask, where did you see my daughter?
In a
She
dead
was
people
walking
parade.
parade. Dead.
Ah, the March of the Dead, yes. So,
That one, yeah.
yes, no, it turns out that my daughter was kidnapped in Vallaki. During your time there. She was used as bait in a fishing boat. I will miss that child. But I have many more. And now I
And
have
you have
wine.
wine.
And now I have wine. Bring it in, bring it in. And you see a lot of the Vistani comes up, and one guy that you'll be familiar with in particular just comes out, just dinging his triangle, just ding, ding. Wine, is it?
It's your best friend.
Weft is going to stand on the other side of someone.
Oh, suits you. And he pushes in. They all sort of push in the wine. Come on in. Join us. Let's try a bit of this wine, shall we? And they sort of all gather round. He gets out one of the steak taps, and he sort of just mallets it into the sides of it and just starts pouring drinks and handing them round everybody. And he will offer you all a glass of this wine.
For religious reasons, I don't drink, I'm afraid. But thank you.
Religious reasons. There are no gods here. This is Barovia.
True to my faith.
I respect it. I respect it. What say you, Spider Hat?
Thank you. I'll take a cup. But yeah, I'll just take and hold, waiting for the toast.
Yes. You there with the black outfit on. You look like a monk.
Yeah, I am also strictly forbidden from drinking. Ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you there, the one that looks like a clown. Interesting.
Offensive, but okay.
What do you mean? Is that...
All
right.
Fuck it, I'll have one.
All right. You there, Samir Rainseeker. Care for a cup?
I'm sorry, I can't drink while I'm on antibiotics.
Right. If I wasn't sure you were all lying, I am now. Well, it is a toast to all of you for bringing us back this wine. You don't know the problems it has caused by us not having this wine. But at least it has been resolved now. We thank you all. The ball cuppers. And they just take their drinks.
And I would like to, as I drink it, cast shape water and cause it to flow down my arm, underneath my armor, and just pool at my feet.
And pull at your feet. Okay, so you're standing off to one of the sides, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yummy.
Roll me a sleight of hand check to see how well you can control. I'll tell you what. Roll a sleight of hand check, but add your spellcaster modifier to it as well, as you're using shape
All right,
water.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. Which is better? So it's +4, +7.
Oh no! Oh no!
So, hang on a second. And is that it's Dex? That's fine. So it'll be 9.
Still in that one, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as the shape water, you managed to get.
2 in a row?
I think so.
I think so.
You managed to get it down your pauldron, and it sort of comes up, but then it just starts leaking. This is plate armor. It's got links, it's got joints, and the wine just starts to pour from the orifices, and you just see about 7 or 8 Vistani now, and there are more coming into this central tent because they've heard the wine is back. They're all just looking at you, like, what are you doing?
I got stabbed quite severely in my stomach. It's just leaking. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
You have a hole in your
I just walk
stomach.
over and I just want to start like wiping him down. I'm like, he had a cup before he got here. Sort yourself out, Weft.
Sorry. I'll get some air. I'll wait outside.
He's had one too many, lads. Ah! Have another cup for your troubles. Unimaginable.
I think he better lay off now.
Ah, no, be silly. We want to see that trick again. Go on. Drink it, Spider Boy. We want to see it come out of the holes again.
Oh God. Okay. I mean, I'll. It's a cantrip. I'll do the exact same again.
Go for it. You trying to hide it this time? Yeah.
Well, no. I'm going to try and replicate
All
the leakage.
All right, do me a favor.
So I
Just
don't know what-
go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check to see if not hiding it, but trying to replicate your success. So with your spellcasting mod, that's +4, is it?
Yeah. Plus. I always get confused. Is it +7 or +4? 4 to attack, 7. No, 4 is ability, 7 to attack.
Yeah, so it'll be your ability modifier. Spellcasting mod.
Okay, so yeah, +4.
Yeah, so be a 60. Yep, so you can quite easily do that. You just make it appear as it's coming from, and they're all just amazed by this. They're all just chanting, they're dancing, they're singing, they're having a whale of a time. Yeah, the scene is yours, guys. What would you like to do? They're all pretty happy.
I'm cringing knowing what the wine is made of.
Yeah.
I was whispering Farah's ear, like, what were we meant to get for doing this?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, yes, you must all be wanting some kind of reward.
That's the one. Yeah.
I think the reward was just not death.
Yes, the reward was
I'm
that
pretty
you
sure that was it.
got passage out of Valaki. But here's a bag of 50 gold.
Each?
No.
Each.
No.
But how about each?
I'll tell you what, clown lady. I'll play you a game of flipsies. How's about it?
What the fuck is flipsies?
Double or nothing.
Flip a coin. If you win, 100 gold. If I win, I've changed my mind. What are the rules again? I'm pissed. I give you 50 gold. If you play flipsies, I'll give you 200 gold if you win. If I win, you owe me 100 gold.
What?
Or we could skip flipsies and you could just give us 50 gold each. It's much less than 200.
No. That's not how this game works. You take 50 gold or play flipsies.
No. You give us 50 gold each and we don't play flipsies because 50 gold each is less than the 200 you would have to give us if we won.
No, I made...
What's there, like,
Yes, I may be pissed, but I can count. I can count.
No.
Nobody
50
can
gold
get
each is less
so
than 2.
drunk in less than 5 minutes. I can't count how many you are.
I mean, Weft went outside, didn't he?
I think there's still 5 of no, there's 6 of you.
No,
There's-
no.
And there's Asai and
There's
Emil
yes,
and Arena.
Nope.
like
Nope.
I'm
50 gold each.
you're terrible at this. I'll tell you what.
I could roll a
No, I heard you say that, and I'm not being persuaded. You take my deal or you don't. It's as simple as. You can come back later when I'm more drunk, and maybe I will be more persuasive.
What if we have a drinking competition?
A drinking competition. And what will be the rules of this competition? I do like a game.
Whoever drinks the most wins. It's generally the rules of a
And what
drinking.
would I get if I win?
All of the gold I have in my pocket.
And what do you want if you win?
All of the gold you have in that wagon.
What wagon?
The big wagon full of gold outside. It was a big wagon full of gold outside, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just there. It wasn't hidden.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to know about that wagon.
You probably should have hidden it better then.
True, it is lined with gold.
It's Monte.
I'll
It's
tell you
very
what.
shabby.
We do keep that wagon stocked full of gems. It is. We do use it as our treasury. We cannot offer you everything in there. That would be ridiculous. State your price.
Guys, what's our price?
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. Each.
I'll do you
And
5.
2 diamonds each.
I will do you 500 gold. Unfortunately, we don't have any diamonds.
What other gems do you need for Tilly?
I need diamonds.
We've got a
Just diamonds?
shitload of rubies. Where
No,
do you
don't
think they
want
all
that.
come
That's
from?
worth it. Hey, I've been here long enough to know that shit's worthless now.
What do you mean? You have to bury people with rubies? Are you stupid?
No, you don't, you liar.
What did you just call me?
You're lying.
All right.
Hello.
Fair enough. You've seen through the ruse. They've been here too long.
We have.
But anyway, 1,000 gold each.
No, 1,000 gold total. Stop being
1,000
fucking
gold
greedy.
each.
Come on.
1,000
Well
gold.
done. No, total's fine. He said 500 a minute ago. Now he's up to 1,000.
Okay. 1,000 gold. Deal.
But you will lose. I've never lost a drinking competition in my life.
How many people are taking part in this drinking competition?
Wait.
There's quite a lot more of them.
This is fine. No, guys, this is absolutely fine. It's just Farah
is
and the
good.
guy.
Yeah.
Unless
We'll win.
you there. Do you also want to participate? I think your name was Orion, wasn't it?
Well, I thought it was going to be like a relay, like as a really Yeah.
I
I
feel
mean,
like I'm
I'm
back
willing
at
to
university.
Bloody students.
All right.
What's
I
this
just
guy's
wanted
name?
like pub golf.
So, yeah, I understand what the mechanics go. You will spend the next 4 hours while this guy is slamming back drinks. Farah, every time he slams back a drink, you slam back a drink. Are you trying to be deceptive in any way as you're slamming these drinks to try and make it look like he's winning, or are you just slamming them, looking him dead in the eye?
Slamming them, looking him dead in the eye.
You'll see after
Are
about
you wearing...
hour 3, he starts to he's waning and he's I'm not affected at all.
Oh, you can tell. You are. You look and sound stone cold sober.
I've never lost a drinking competition to anyone. But
That's quite impressive.
I'll tell you what. I fucking state 1,000 gold, state 1,000 gold. He just gives you 1,000 gold and then just passes out in front of you. And
Sorry,
you,
just getting
Very
smiled.
nice.
Like, did he ever learn to read?
I was gonna say, did it not? Sarah pulls off her hat.
She's suddenly developed a fringe over the long rest, and she just sweeps it out.
I don't think we ever decided whether it actually said sober the real way or whether you put it on reverse so people could read it. It's like an ambulance. So yeah.
As long as people exclusively look at me in a mirror like I'm a
Yeah.
fucking basilisk,
Yeah.
they're fine.
The way your brain works, Andy, is beautiful.
Why?
Because you go, because I know what you mean. Whether it's in reverse and if you looked at it in a mirror, you would be able to see it in the right way.
There we go.
But you skip that whole thought process and go straight to like an ambulance.
Like an ambulance.
Like an ambulance. How much do you want me to describe it? And with so yeah, question to the rest of you: while this 3 hours is going on, what would the rest of you be up to?
I mean, I'm just saying. Well, I just want to keep an eye out. Is there anybody here that looks out of place beyond just the Vistani being weird?
Make a but just inside the tent, or are you? Obviously, there's 3 hours.
Yeah, just inside the tent.
Just inside the tent. Make an insight check.
Well, yeah. All right.
Yeah, so active insight. So I'm taking your passive insights into count over this time, but you haven't sparked anything out. But with a active insight check, no, you just get the sense that everybody's just merry and happy. Yeah, you don't get the sense that with a 17, you get the sense that there's more people in this encampment than there are in this tent. So you're not seeing everybody here.
Sure. Can I take a little wander around outside?
Yeah, sure. You get, well, to be fair, I think Tilly, very on in an early session, found a pack of Marlboro Reds, so just get one of those out and have a walk around if you want.
Did you?
Yeah, outside the pub. It was a funny thing. Don't worry. So as you wander around, I'm just imagining someone walking out from a busy place, and when you do that, you have a smoke. So as you walk around these encampments, you see that there are static sort of wooden abodes. I don't want to call them houses because they're built in a way that they can be taken, well, not caravans themselves around the initial tent, but outside, just down on the hill here that you can see in the picture. They are structures that can be taken down and put back up. So they are temporary structures, but they do look in place. One of them in particular has a couple of guards outside. But the rest of them, you could just hear voices from inside them as you sort of get within about 10 feet as you walk around. You can hear just hearty laughter coming from each one of them. But there appears to be one in particular that has guards outside the front of it.
All right. Is there? I don't want to use the picture as a necessary reference, but is there smoke from a chimney coming out of this one as well, or?
All smoke's coming out of like every chimney.
Yeah, all right. I'll just wander up to the guards. I'm gonna act a little tipsy.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Why are you not having fun?
Do me a favour then, quick. Just make me a quick deception check for me.
All right, this will go well. Don't think I've ever done this with Tilly.
Oh,
Okay. I mean, you haven't done too much so far. So, you're right there, girl. What you doing?
Why are you not drinking?
I'm on duty.
What are you on duty for?
I'm guarding this building from none of your fucking business.
Oh, all right. I'm just asking.
Be on your way now, girl. We know who you are.
Huh? I know who you are.
Do you really think it's the best time to be drinking during the day? When Strahd von Zalovich is out to fucking kill you?
Oh, your friends are out drinking.
That's because we're the Vistani. Strahd von Zarovich doesn't seem to have a problem with us, but he's got a major fucking problem with you, and you can cut the fucking act. We know you're not pissed.
Fair enough. Just nosing around, mate, seeing what's going on.
Aye, well, you've nosed into business that is none of your affairs.
All right.
This is Vistani
Cheers, then.
business. Be on your way.
I'll just rattle some of my 1,000 gold and walk off.
Are you doing that in a persuasive way, or?
No.
Okay.
Fuck you, I've got all your money kind of way.
Oh, all right. I was going to say, I was like, oh, let me have some. Hold on. With that, guys, we'll go on just a quick break. Is that all right?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Cool. We'll be back in just a
Hey,
second, guys. get back to it then, guys. So, Samir, what would you be up to at the moment?
Keeping as low a profile as possible, to be honest.
Yeah, just chilling out, not up too much, just sort of watching.
I probably would. I'd probably go for a little wander, a bit like Tilly, but I'd stick to the outskirts, and it'd be more about fresh air than snooping.
Yeah, no worries. So you'd see literally the same thing that Tilly saw mostly. You can see Tilly off, sort of trying to be deceptive and pretend she's drunk. Roll me a perception check anyway, Samir. 19 or 20. So as you make your way round the outskirts of this camp, we'll just put us back to where we were. Yeah, so as you're making your way around this camp itself, all around this camp, apart from sort of in the eastern direction and the western direction, the whole perimeter is a wooded area. You're hearing howls of wolves, and then this flash in your mind. You feel like dizzy for about 5 seconds, and then you just sort of whisk it away, and you're not too sure what caused it, but the vicinity to this wooded area is making you feel at unease.
Okay, thank you.
Orion, what are you up to at the moment?
I mean, for the first hour, I'll for sure be there, giving Farah pep talks, completely forgetting the fact that she can't get drunk. I'm like really impressed.
It's like hyping her. She's like, "Yes, I can do this. You're right. I'm good at this."
Then I'll cotton on a little bit, and I'll just keep going because it looks good.
I think go on.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say Irina's just going to sort of give you a tap on the shoulder. And just, Orion, what's the next move?
Oh, okay. 1 second. Come on, Farah, you got this.
Oh, sorry. Do your business.
Come on, champ. I'll give you a big slap on the back of her shoulder. Total bro. Go off with Irina somewhere like a bit quieter. Is there like a nice shadowy part of the room or something where there's like not drunk Vistani?
Not really. The tent is now, I'm going to say there's about 30 people in this tent. It doesn't feel like a tin of sardines at the moment, but you are having to sort of move past people. So there is a kind of corner that is, I suppose, shielded off because people have their backs turned to you. But yeah, no one seems to be paying you too much attention. They're just all having a good time.
I'll go over there and kind of lower my voice a little bit, I guess. What do you mean? What's the next move?
I mean, Dimitri told us we only had a finite amount of time. What's the plan? At this point, do we just go after Strahd? Do we just try and end this?
I mean, sorry, that was a bad time to take a bite of apple. I'm eating an apple. It's great. I mean, honestly, I don't really know what we should be doing. I'm pretty sure Dimitri is full of bullshit. But then, conversations I've had with Strahd have been like, I haven't actually. So I don't really know what we're doing.
As you're having this conversation, you also too get this sort of dizziness for a second. Then your mind sort of trails off. Irina's talking to you, but her voice just seems to get further and further and further away. And a foreign voice comes into your head. A voice that you've not heard before. Orion, come to me. Come. And then it just sort of fades off. And Irina's voice comes back into earshot as she goes, Orion, are you there?
Yeah, sure. I don't recognize that voice, no.
No.
Yeah, no, sorry, wait, what? What did you just say?
I was saying we should head towards the museum I was talking to you about. It's not far from here. It's a place called Argenvostholt. You mentioned about a possible dragon. It's not far from here. It's just up there at the crossroads.
Near Galaki.
Yeah, just up ahead there's a crossroads. It's called the Lunar Crossroads. I believe we've been there before as we were headed towards Samir's Tower. If we were to take a left at those crossroads, we would head towards the Argenvostholt.
What's inside?
Nothing. That's what I wanted to show you. There's a large statue outside, and underneath says Argenvost. This is your dragon that you keep saying. But there's nothing there.
Maybe when Farah stops drinking, we can go and take a look.
I have a feeling... I think Farah will just need a long wee. I don't think she'll get very drunk, something's telling me.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like, when she's finished getting drunk, then we can all go.
Okay.
Because she's getting drunk, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Are you okay, by the way?
I'm just chipper. Haven't felt this good in a while.
Great. Just wanted to check, because that was pretty crazy with the abbot for a bit.
Yeah.
Also, you and Tilly seem to have some serious beef.
Yeah. I was in two minds in Kresk, whether to just leave again. Maybe I should.
No, you shouldn't. Tilly will she'll come round.
I don't think she will. Something tells me. But don't worry, Tilly is her own person, and she has her rights, and she has her suspicions. As should we all.
Yeah. I think I might ask around about Dimitri a bit.
Yeah? Okay, so you spend a little bit of time just sort of going around. What sort of things would you say?
God, Orion is not subtle at all. I just like sidle up to a really drunk Vistani.
Yeah.
And probably try to strike up a really awkward conversation. It's like, yeah, like the weather recently. Wow.
The weather? What? The weather is exactly the same every single fucking day. It gets
Well,
light,
not.
it gets dark, and sometimes it snows when you go to the west. What are you on about?
Yeah, but the sky like turned red the other day. Didn't you see that shit?
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the solstice shit. We don't give a fuck about that.
Is this guy still like out of character? Is this guy
No,
still?
no, it's completely normal.
Oh, it's-
now.
Oh yeah, we're great. Yeah. Anyway, you guys are like magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick a card, any card.
Oh shit, like that one.
You want to see some magic or not?
Oh no, I was like, have you ever heard of a guy called
Oh, all right.
Dimitri?
No, never heard of him.
He speaks like this, kind of. And he
Alright.
walks around with a very small child.
I'm sure if he heard you, he'd be minorly offended. But
Yeah.
no, I've never heard of anyone called Dimitri.
How about a guy that existed like 700 years ago and then disappeared? And he was like insanely powerful magician.
No,
Could do all the tricks, I heard.
no. Even the DM doesn't know who the fuck you're on.
Was there like Irina said at some point? She was like, "Oh, he was like around like 500 years ago."
Oh,
and then he
okay.
disappeared and
Yeah.
came back."
No, I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Okay, well, good talk.
No, and you will get the same response from multiple people as you go around.
It was worth a try.
We could roleplay this for the next hour if you wanted to.
No,
Girl, what's the rest of you up to?
I'm looking around for a rag, trying to dry all the shit out of my armor. I'm very upset that it smells. Does it smell like wine, or is it?
Yeah, to the taste, to the the consistency of it, just everything is it's wine, apart from what you know is in it.
Yeah. I'm still very upset about this on my brand new armor, so I'm looking for a tissue essentially.
Yeah, you'd be able to find a dusty old rag somewhere about, but yeah, it's your armor is sticky. It's
I've got
like
a
you.
pretty quick way of drying it.
What's that, Tilly?
If you take it off, I've got a pretty quick way of drying it.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll start trying to. I'm really inexperienced in taking play armor on and off. So it'll take ages.
Fortunately, it's D&D, so it only takes you 6 seconds, but so you're all right.
I'll once
Yeah.
he's taken it off, I'll lay it down in an open space, and then I'll cast Burning Hands on the armor.
Yeah, you can cast burning hands on the art. It will take a little bit of time for it to cool down.
And to sanitize it.
Yeah,
Nice.
you have successfully burnt all the wine. There is the odd white residue on it now, where you've singed this wine to a crisp, but all of the sinew and feces that were in it obviously had a different boiling point to burning hands. It's just sort of left residue on the armor. So as much as it's not sticky and it's not liquidy, it's
Better than it was. I think.
Yes. Thank you. I'll give it a polish tonight. Do you polish armor? Do you polish your armor, Tilly?
If I can, if I get time, yeah.
I'll give it a go. I'll do some rubbing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
brilliant. Cool. So we're getting around about midday now.
Oh, they're only midday. Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you've been sat here having a drinking competition in the morning.
Yeah, I'm drinking. It's dangerous.
Anything else you guys want to get up to?
I mean, I feel like I'm inclined to beginning to try and leave, frankly. I don't want to hang around knowing that it's
Where do you want to
not
go?
real wine. I don't know, but why are we still here? They've got the wine. Should we?
We've got the gold.
I mean,
Maybe we could just.
Oh,
We could go
guys,
back to
we
the
should
house.
go to the museum. Sorry. Just
the
totally
museum.
The
I'm still doing
museum?
Irina will step forward at this point. Argand Vostholt. It's
Bless
not.
you.
That's the name of the dragon.
Thank you, Farah. It's not too far from here. It's where you will find your dragon.
It's just in Valaki. It's just the dragon.
Just away down from Valaki, there is a broken temple of sorts. It is named the Argand Vostholt as a symbol of what could have been. Some believe it's just a load of religious nut jobs that hang around, drink wine, and dance around this statue of a dragon. Underneath it says the name Argynvost. I don't know if it's going to offer you any answers at all, but seems like the natural place to go next.
Couldn't hurt to look. Right?
I've said that
Yes.
literally everywhere I've been. But yeah.
Where else would you like to go, Tilly Brightspark?
Tilly's face is very much that she doesn't like this idea purely because Irina is suggesting it. I'll do what everybody else wants to do.
Great.
Cool.
So it's a good idea.
I like museums, can I say?
All right. We all heading out?
How's Farah got on?
Yeah, Farah, how you
That's
feeling?
Don't go sober and 1,000 gold richer.
And a tumble
Weft is looking at you. Yeah, I was going to say. Wefton is an awe at just your capacity, frankly. Where have you put it all?
leaving? I mean, ask me in a couple of hours when I have just benefited from a long rest and now I need a long.
You do. So as you head out of the Vistani camp, just a short ways, you head into the wooded area, but you are on a dirt path. You've been here before, and you eventually arrive at what you know to be the Lunar Crossroads. Just up ahead is a sign that says Kresk, as you're looking straight up. Just off to the right, you see a sign that says Samir's Tower, because I forget the lake that Samir's Tower's on.
Baratok.
Lake Baratok. And to the left, that's to the right, sorry. And to the left is a sign that says the Bogs of Berets. You see Irina just sort of jogs in front of you all. This way. As she heads down the path to the left.
Ah. I've been curious about what's down this road. Samir, you don't live far
Right.
away.
I don't live far away now.
Tilly, you seem to have a face on, Tilly. What's wrong? Don't think this is a good idea, Tilly Brightspark.
I am putting my faith in you, Irina.
Guys, there's someone lives in the Bogs of Berets.
Who?
And it was in my book. Hang on, and I whap out the Tomb of Strahd.
I'm just going to step a bit closer to Weft and Samir because this tension between Tilly and I is making me really uncomfortable.
Can I insight check Irina?
Yeah,
Is there anything about Irina that doesn't seem to be like Irina?
go for it.
Come on, motherfucker, give me good stuff.
Yeah, very much so.
22.
Very much so. She's very much a changed person since you were definitely in Kresk. She's not this Irina that you used to know.
What, from earlier in the day?
No, she's. I don't know. It depends how. I don't feel like you've paid Irina too much attention during the day, but no, she's. Yeah, you haven't.
Since we rescued her, you mean?
Yeah, she's. Yeah. She's back in Kresk. Irina went through a kind of transformation. She revealed herself to be Tatiana. I'm sort of telling you this above the table. That in itself is different. But if you're implying that is she any different since 24 hours ago? No, not really. Just got more pep in her step. And it is at this point, Tilly, that you look down to the left and you notice the sign that says Bogs of Berez, and a flash in your mind also occurs, and a voice enters your mind, albeit foreign, that you've never heard of. Tilly Brightspark, come, we have much to discuss. Bye.
All right, Irina. What's going on, Irina?
Nothing, Tilly. I'm just fed up of your shit.
Oh, we've met in the middle then.
Yes. We may not ever see eye to eye, but our objectives are aligned.
Why do you want to go to the Bogs of Berez? I thought we were going to this museum.
It is on the way. We won't quite reach the bogs.
I'm just going to silent speech to Orion. I don't like this.
I'll speak that. Neither do I, but let's just go with it.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
After you, Irina. Above the table, she's going to kill us all. Fact. That's going to happen.
Probably.
Nah, she'd be right.
I don't
So-
think this is Irina at all.
Could it be?
So as you'll head down the road towards it, an eerie sense sort of comes over you all. This darkened feeling. The trees above you, the canopy, starts to make it feel like it's becoming nighttime. But it is just the trees are so overgrown above you that only short streams of light beam down on the path in front. Yeah, you are starting to lose light rapidly. You've been walking for about an hour now. You get a sense with passive sort of perception of you all that you're being watched.
When we exactly not into the bogs, right? We're on the
You're,
path to the
you're currently just on what looks like any normal road, but the path in front of you has started to become less of a dirt track, more of a muddy, boggy mess.
Maybe we should stop here.
Stop. Why?
It's getting dark. How far away is this museum?
Only another hour or so. It's not too bad. We'll come out with muddy shoes and that sort of thing. And you'll see as Irina sort of leans her head down and starts to ache. This headache. And she just sort of squenches in fear, in pain, sorry. And she just looks up to you all, confused. Where are we? Orion? How did we get here?
You have a creepy voice in your head.
Yes. Yes, I did. Did you hear it too?
Yeah, I just kind of thought I was going insane.
And it is at this point that...
What do you mean, how did we get?
Go on.
What do you mean, how did we get? You took us here.
I did nothing of the sort. This is the path to the box. I must have blacked out.
Marina. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna turn around and start walking back the other way.
And as
I'm
you,
fucking leaving this
as you
bullshit.
turn around, a figure emerges straight in front of you, Tilly. And the token's fucking tiny.
It's a hobbit.
Hello there. Wait, I'm growing. Hold on. And you see this figure emerge on the track as you turn around, Tilly. It's a humanoid figure, but it's drenched in draping green mossy robes. Long dangling dreadlock-like grey hair, with a face and a smile that is just reeking from ear to ear, piercing red eyes just looking straight at you. Hello, Tilly Brightspark. Welcome to my home.
Who are you?
Oh,
You just hear Farah very quietly whisper, Baba Lysaga?
that's my name. How do you know my name? And she just creeps on up to you, Farah.
Sorry.
Who are you? Which one? Are you Weft Webster?
Yeah, let's go with that.
That's a joke. I know your name is Farah.
That's good. We know each other's names.
How does it be that you come to know my name?
I read it.
You read it. Is it that bastard Strahd writing about me again?
I mean, it could be.
Oh, I ask these questions, but I already know. I've been watching you for quite some time now.
Everybody in this godforsaken plane watches us. This is nothing new. You're not doing anything special.
Fair. Would you like to come to my house?
Not really.
Oh, this wasn't a choice. And just in a wisp, she just whisks you all up white, and you appear in... Let's have a look. Oh, no, not that one. And you appear here. And you land in a marshy texture. As your feet land on the ground, you are nearly knee deep in shit. Your whole legs are just caked. And as you try and move your legs, it takes quite a lot of strength in order to do so. And just moving one leg after another is hard. And you see she'll just sort of gesture to the fire. Take a seat. We have a lot to discuss. Come on. I'm not going to hurt you. What do you think, Tilly Brightspot? You think we should fight?
No.
No. Well, sit down. Come on.
Are we? Sorry, we're in the hut.
No.
Where are
You're out. So imagine it as this image that you're seeing, this is currently your perspective that you're seeing.
Right. Okay, I'll go and gingerly take a seat around this fire. I
Yeah,
suppose.
and as you do, your legs are just, it takes you a while to get there, and she's just sort of looking at you all and just sort of going, sorry, it's called the Bogs of Perez. It's boggy. Anyone else up to anything at the moment? Or are you all just taking a seat?
I'm curious. How do my slippers of spider climb deal with the bogginess?
Ooh, what? Does it say anything about difficult terrain?
No, it doesn't. It's yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. Slipper spider climbing. No, no. Just like I can walk up walls and on upside down along ceilings, this kind of thing.
As far as above the table, as far as mechanics goes, it's just difficult terrain. So
yeah, okay, fine.
So yeah, as much as I make it sound like you're moving at half your speed. So as you guys all sort of take a seat down, she'll just look at you all and go, so, I thought I would reach out, as you all seem to just be a little bit lost. Wouldn't you agree?
Terribly lost.
Terribly lost. What is it that you're all here to do?
Go home.
Go home? I could send you home.
That'd be great.
It won't be that easy.
Of course it won't.
Be good though, wouldn't it? I could though. I could just send you all home. You could all leave. We could go back. But what if I didn't? What are you all? How do you think you could all leave this place? I think the answer
frankly.
The answer you're looking for is to kill Strahd von Saravitz.
Yes. What do you know about him?
Oh no, he's a vampire, and he's evil, and he's the curse on our land. But why don't you just go kill him?
What is he? We're getting to it.
Oh.
What does he think of you?
I don't know. I don't think he likes me very much.
He thinks
Why?
you're powerful.
Oh, I am. I'm really fucking powerful.
Why didn't you kill him?
Why would I do that? I've got no reason to kill him. He comes in handy every now and again. Quite like this place. It's my home. And she gestures over to a hut that it's a log cabin in front of you. And you'll see that it has legs underneath it. Chicken-like legs. It just seems to be tree trunk branches. Just a small log cabin. There's a plume of smoke coming from the chimney. I like it here.
Very nice.
It looks quite cozy. Have you lived here long?
Yes. What's that business of yours?
Just making conversation. Just it's a nice place. I like your house's legs. Not many houses have legs.
Really? The man who
None that
built
I've
it
seen.
told me all houses had legs.
Maybe they're hidden normally.
Maybe. Why
Maybe
would
they're
they
sitting
hide?
down.
Why would they hide their legs? Do you hide
Or
your
if they sit-
legs?
I'm going to look down at my openly on-shown legs. No, there they
I
are.
can see your legs. So why would houses hide their legs?
Well, maybe they don't do it on purpose. Maybe they just get tired and they sit down. But maybe your house is particularly strong and nice and decides to stand up instead.
Ooh. I like it. I like it. Nice
I
one.
like it too.
Nice one. So, I think it's about time we had a little look and see to what we do going forward. Do you think? And she sort of locks eyes with you, Orion. You.
No.
You've been through some hard times, haven't you, boy?
So have we all.
Yeah, but
In his
you
head,
in
he's like,
particular.
He's been through some really hard times. This
Yeah.
thing.
You know, speaking about your problems, always makes them better. But I don't know anything about that because my life's great. It's lovely. It's beautiful. And she'll turn to you, Tilly. What's your deal? Your whole village got fucking burnt to the ground, didn't it?
It did.
How does that make you feel?
Sad.
I could change it.
Oh.
I could change anything I want. I could do anything with time. With time. As in, like, if you gave me time, I could alter time. Does that make sense?
Sure. So you know that we want to kill Strahd, right?
I would if I were you.
But you don't want Strahd dead.
Well, it's not really that I don't want Strahd dead. I think I'm a little bit impartial to it, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. Somebody will take his place.
Can you help us do it?
No.
Oh. So why do you want to talk?
I wanted to show you something.
Cool. We like seeing new things.
I'd like to show you what it'd be like if you left.
It's a Christmas carol. It's a Christmas carol.
Literally. A Christmas fucking carol.
Let's go, Ebenezer.
But first of all, should we go pay a little visit to Strahd von Zarovich? Should we see what he's doing? We can spy on him.
Yeah.
Sure.
I need written consent from all of you before I whisk us away.
There's a waiver
Everyone's
to
very
sign.
impartial about his death. You're very interested in it happening.
I am interested in events. Let's just say I'm a watcher of time.
You appear to be a meddler as well.
Yeah. Some call me the Stitcher. I sometimes, for my own amusement, pull at threads of fate as they come down. But pull too much, and it comes crashing down. Pull a tiny little bit, and you can change history forever.
So how much are you pulling with us?
A tiny bit.
Are you sure?
But that depends on what you ask me to do, isn't it?
And if we asked you to kill Strahd for us,
No, that one I just won't do.
then why not?
Because it's
He's
the title of
frightened
the
of you.
module, and it would be a real cheat if I just killed him for you.
But why wouldn't you? He's frightened of you.
That would be pulling on too large of a thread.
Is it not?
Why is he frightened of you?
Frightened of me? Are you frightened of me?
Should I be?
Yes. Very much so.
Well, then
You
I
haven't
am.
I'm frightened of most things.
Wait,
You-
are you like the third one?
The third one. I hope not. I must be the first. Who was
There
these other two?
We're
Is there not something about 3 powers in Barovia?
I'm pretty sure the DM said that at the end of the session. It's just a remark.
Okay, redacted.
Don't antagonize her. She's learning French.
It's okay.
Try to get from your record.
Je le peux. Je ne comprends pas. What is happening to me?
Je m'appelle Papa Lesaga.
Je le peux en français. Qu'est-ce qu'on te fait demain? Anyway.
Forget it.
Yes,
Oh,
forget it.
Lid.
But you, Samir Rainseeker, you have lost something too. You seem to have lost your way. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't always know my path, but I trust that my lady does.
But really though, deep inside, Samir Rainseeker, something was taken from you, wasn't it?
That was a very long time ago.
Something that made you happy. I hate to see it. And I don't like it. So anyway, written consent. And she hands out just forms to all.
Are they in common? Can we read them?
Yeah, it just says, I approve that I would like to go on a field trip with my auntie Baba Lasaga, and then has a line that says sign it.
Is Asai with us?
I'm going to say Asai stayed in Valaki, because he is the sheriff of Valaki.
Just the 6 of us then. All right. I'll sign it. No, hang on. I want to read it fully. It doesn't say like, "I own your soul" when you sign this shit
No,
kind of thing.
no, it just, honestly, it's a piece of parchment that just looks like it's coloured in crayon by a child. And it's just got scrawn writing on it. Some of you just have a picture of a horse and just a sign here. This doesn't appear to be a legal contract of any kind.
All right.
What
Yeah,
if I
sorry.
don't sign it?
Yeah, I'd really rather not. It's just a picture of a horse anyway.
But then you can't come on the trip. Gathers up and just blows you all away. And we will land at... Tell me once all you guys can see what you're seeing here.
Oh no, I don't.
Loading.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Is that loaded for anyone?
Yeah, I'm in.
No.
You'll see in front
Oh,
of you, you'll see
Oh.
your surroundings are a dark, damp dungeon. And you land. The smell in here is the smell of rot and decrepit corpses. I'm just going to tell you it's corpses now. You've been in Barovia, you've been exposed to dead bodies a lot. The smell is very distinct and it hits you instantly. There is dead creatures everywhere. Bones scattered, organs just laid out on the floor. In front of you are two familiar faces, Strahd von Zarovich and Rahadin. The more perceptive of Monkstew will notice three figures chained against the walls, with their bodies aloft, sort of in the air, dangling from their arms. Edith Sticky Fingers, Azrael Luminaire Oathsworn, and Aceris Blade Dancer. And you see as Baba Lysaga just turns to you all and just goes, "Shh! They can't hear us. But we can see them."
Can they see us?
I don't know. They shouldn't be able to.
I'm concerned that we're currently just standing in clear view of Strahd, and he can't hear us, but he can see us.
I think he would have noticed us by now, don't you think?
I don't know, what's his passive perception?
Should we have a look? Go, just you, Farah. Have a. Do you reckon he can see us or not? I can't tell.
I feel like he can't, but you didn't specify, so I felt like I had to.
I'm not too sure. I'll be honest. I cast a spell. Sometimes it does weird shit. Maybe he's pretending that we're not here. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? I just wished you all here to die. Imagine.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be fucked up, wouldn't it?
You are fucked up.
Thank you. And you'll see in front of you, Strahd has this crystalline orb in his hand, and he's just sort of staring into it. And the ball jumps slowly from one hand over to the other. And he plays with it in his left hand. And the orb itself just sort of floats. And as it floats up in the arc of this juggle-like maneuver that he's doing, it just sparks with energy. Large arcane sparks that make a popping sound as they do. And as he does this, he says, "Tristan Winters has fallen." What?
I know that.
What?
Oh,
Well, I missed something.
no.
All right.
Yeah, please carry on.
No,
But Strahd will say, "Tristan Winters has fallen. I fear he faltered near the end. Seeing himself in that form must have truly broken him. I don't know what he has told them, but it can't be good. We need to end this now, Rahadin. Accelerate the events. Bring Irina to me safely. And I'll go after that fucking halfling. She is the last piece of this puzzle." You will see Strahd points to the corner of the room, hanging in chains, blood flowing from her eyes and her mouth, of your friend, Aceris Blade Dancer. "Do not fail me, Rahadin. This is what we are planning for this entire time. And if you see that boy, Krechkov, tell him he's lost." And you see Rahadin just sort of gives a stern nod and walks his way out of the room. Strahd then just sort of paces around the room. He takes a piece of ash and puts it between his hands and twists and pulls his hands out as a flurry of arcane symbols appears from one hand to another, and he pushes it onto the wall where a projection image, kind of like a projector screen, is just centered on Valaki. This image then pans over to the crossroads you were once at. It then pans over to a boggy road. And then he just looks confused. And then wisps the arcane wards away. And you see him just sat there contemplating. Babala Saga will turn to you all. You all now have a choice. In front of you is the man you were sent here to kill. Strahd von Zarovich. If you wish it, we can end this right here. We can leave it all up to fate. Either you kill him, or he kills all of you. This will be the final fight of your lives. Or you come with me, and I will show you all what you have all been really fighting for. The choice is yours. And as you see, Strahd von Zarovich just sort of paces around the room, all alone.
We can take him.
I'm in.
Do it.
We got the holy symbol. Just fuck him up.
Irina's here too, right?
Irina would be here. For this moment, Irina would be here. Talk amongst yourselves.
If Irina's here,
Yeah.
is it a
Like, if she wasn't here, I'd be more inclined. Because that's the last thing he needs, right?
He's gonna come for her regardless. He just
But
said
he
that.
wants you as well.
This is
Cool.
your chance to end everything.
I mean, I'm fully rested.
You all appear to be fully rested. Quite opportune, isn't it? To try and seize the moment.
We don't even
doesn't know
understand
we're
the ending, though.
That's funny, isn't it? You're all sent here to kill Strahd von Zarovich and end the Curse of Strahd. But why? Take this choice and you'll never know. But does it fucking matter? Strahd will die. And what comes after, isn't it? It's funny, isn't it? Not all stories have an ending. The choice is yours. She just pulls out a ball in a cup. Starts chucking it.
Play.
You want to play?
Yeah. After we have this conversation.
Oh, it might be too late by then. Look, I got it in one.
No, you didn't roll.
I don't need to fucking roll.
Bullshit on that.
Weft isn't ready. I'm gonna put it out there.
I want to see more.
Is it just because there's no windows for you to jump out of, Weft?
Really, I don't know the escape routes.
Exactly.
No, in all seriousness, he's having too much fun. He's not ready to risk that yet.
It's got to be unanimous. So Tell us what we don't know, Baba Nasago.
Hmm. So you don't want to take this fight?
Not unless we're all ready.
Not yet.
Okay. We may not ever get this chance again.
We will.
I think some of us maybe need to know what it is we're fighting for.
That's the question, isn't it? I think I can show you. I said I could take you all home. Would you like this? To go home?
Yes, please.
I mean, I don't have a home to go to, but sure, knock everyone else, knock yourselves out.
I mean, I kind of.
Samir Rainseeker. I have a feeling that they will need your help where they are going. And you are connected to these people more than you know.
I mean, sure, I'll go with, but it's not my home.
Or you can stay here. It is up to you.
No, it's fine. I'll come with.
Farah? Farah, do you want to go
Which
home?
one?
Home.
Our
Farah?
individual homes, each other's homes. Are you going to return Tilly to a burnt down, destroyed village where no...
Not exactly.
Are you going to pull your thready magic and turn back time and pretend none of this happened?
Yes.
So that it can all happen again?
Yes.
So we'll just start from scratch again.
Only if you want to.
I don't think skipping and going home now solve.
I think it will.
I don't think she's going to give us what we want.
Why? What do you know? You knew her name. What do you know about her?
I don't know much. The book, it doesn't say much, but Strahd, he's concerned about making an enemy of, and that makes me think that she can do something or will do something that we don't want. We already fell for Dimitri's bollocks. Do we really want to fall for another set this soon?
I just feel like we fall for everything that everyone tells us all the time.
Should we just kill everyone?
I'm down for that. Where is the Baba Saga? He's still stood there.
Yes, just with you all. She's just blending in. She's just sort of just leaning up against you, and then she'll go over to Tilly and just sort of like put finger in your hair and just start to whisk it around in her finger.
I mean,
Get off.
What do you want?
What do I want? To just watch.
Watch what?
What? Just things unfold in front of me.
How many of these cycles have you seen?
Oh, hundreds.
And how many times have you tried to help?
That depends on who you ask.
How many times have you involved yourself with the heroes of the story.
Oh, you mean those cycles? No, there's only so there's only been 5 cycles here in Barovia. Yeah, you're number 5.
I didn't ask how many cycles there were. I asked how many you'd been involved in.
Oh, I'm involved in just all of them in general. You're the only ones that we've meeting face to face, though.
But the thing is, you asked us to come to you.
Yes.
So if you
She just
what
dragged
thing
us here.
was, then why would you bring us over?
Some may say I sort of sent you down a railroad.
Maybe.
You expected some kind of sandbox, right? No.
I don't think you know what sandbox means, Balasaga.
No.
What do you know of the wizard?
The wizard.
You've seen these cycles 5 times over. What do you know about him?
Ephraim's story. A brilliant man. A man so hell-bent on stopping the destruction that he just causes more destruction over and over again. If he had have just stopped the first time, we wouldn't be in this mess.
So, like, what did we do?
Ephraim's story is the reason why Faerun nearly was destroyed so long ago, and he's the reason why it will be destroyed again.
By doing what?
By doing nothing. By delaying. By thinking he can change time. You see in front of you,
Delaying.
Strahd von Zarovich, Ephraim Stoll. Me. Nobody can control the flow of time without it rebounding back. It's like an elastic band. The more you stretch it, it will snap till he brings back that face you pull.
It can't be soup and an elastic band.
It fucking can be.
In the soup.
Let me explain to you a bowl of soup. Have you ever learned chronomancy in your ever time here as your puny little lives?
I mean, we've only been here for like a
Again.
week and a half, so no, we haven't learned chronomancy.
Then do not take the piss when I say it is like an elastic band.
Okay, so it's like an elastic band.
In soup.
Yeah, let's just go with it.
A soupy elastic band.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what? Like, in what way? Like, it stretches and then snaps back.
No, stretches
Like-
and then snaps entirely. And then time will
Okay.
reset
Right.
and bring
So
everything.
Ephraim's Stroll kind of stretched the time and then just ended up resetting it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll put it like that.
great. Then what about Dimitri and Kreshkov?
That's a thread that even I won't pull on.
Why not?
That's a dangerous thread to pull.
What's so dangerous about it?
Imagine pulling a thread that just unravels and unravels until nothing is left.
I had a jumper that happened to.
Yes, much like a jumper. One thread. Other threads are fine, you just pull it off. Other threads unravel completely. Dimitri is one I dare not touch.
How
fine.
has Kreshkov lost? Or how is he lost? I'm unsure on the context that was given when Strahd gave that instruction.
You got the implication that Strahd meant that he had lost. He had lost.
So how
Yeah, that's what I heard.
what does Strahd mean? How has Kreshkov lost? What is Kreshkov trying to not lose?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I cannot give you all the answers you seek.
If you want us to kill Strahd, give us all answers.
If I wanted you to kill Strahd, I would just unleash you right now, and then you die or he dies. Is that what you want?
Well,
Yes.
no, we've told you that, but you've also...
Okay.
You,
If that's what you want, we can do it. And it will be a fucking entertaining watch.
and we will die, and you'll have to do this all over again, and everything will be terrible,
No.
and...
Think about it. Time is not reset this time, has it? This is it. Forget everything you know up to this point. What's the fucking point? Kill Strahd von Zarevich. And be done with this.
And if we kill Strahd von Zarevich and nothing changes?
Then so is life.
No, it will. Strahd controls the land, and nobody can leave it, and nobody can enter it unless he wills it so. Other than super powerful people like Dimitri. So killing Strahd does many things. It stops him from putting the pieces together for dragon favoring killing dragon, and it means that we can leave. That's what killing Strahd does.
Like I said, the choice is yours.
Well, we've already said we're not doing it now, so we can go back to Swampsville.
Samir, you had something on your mind.
Oh, I'm here to protect them, and I'll follow whatever path they take.
Okay.
I'd say it, but we need Asai. So we're not here on our terms. So let's go back.
Okay. I'll make sure Asai comes with you. And she whisks her hand. And as she does, this bright light just sort of wisps over you, but the final look that you get on Strahd von Zarevich is him just staring blankly into the corner where you all were. Almost as if he knows you're there. And we will travel back to here.
No, thank you. Why?
I'll wait till everybody's loaded in.
Wait.
You have all landed in a tavern. You see around you people. If you remember this place, this is the Rose and Fawn Tavern. Exactly how you left it before you were whisked away to Barovia. You see a fire elemental in the middle of the room. And just for a few seconds, time appears to have stopped completely. And then just everything speeds back up and you can hear the bedlam that is currently going on. The scene is yours.
Fucking confused.
Well, I'm dead, so I can't do much.
Sorry. There you go.
Oh shit, am I a Ceres again instead of Samir?
We will have that chat in just a second. But play it however you want to play it right now, sir.
Why must you break my heart over and over again?
But for right now, until we end the session, you play how you want to play. You want to play a Ceres? You play a Ceres. The Ceres is currently alive. Weft, do you remember Well, you guys remember everything. You guys know you're in Barovia. You know you've just been placed here. And as you land, you're all just a bit confused. But it's almost as if Barovia was just some dream.
Is Babaliska, whatever she's fucking called, I will not be able to pronounce. Can we see her, or is she just like dumped us and gone?
Make a perception check. 14. You don't see her in the vicinity of this town.
This must be a stupid question. Do I recognize any of the other people, including Farah?
Yeah,
Ceres?
yeah. Yeah, you remember everything.
What the fuck is that stupid witch done?
You see in the middle of the room just from the fire elemental as Scurvy Steve goes, get back in your balls, you fucking bastard.
Why are we back here? Tilly is just gonna sit down on the floor, cross-legged, fold her arms.
I'm going to unpause and just
Not
let you
playing this.
walk about the shop if you want.
Yeah.
Gonna sit. She's gonna sit right there.
Sit cross-legged on the
Protest.
floor, yeah? Yeah, all right.
Yep.
I mean, there's an empty chair here, so I'll sit in the chair.
One of you wants to give Aceris a hug.
I don't know if I've noticed the Ceres.
Don't
You
trust
there was
any
a
of
crowd.
this. This is not real.
Yeah, so you all see a Ceres, blade dancer. Your late friend that died in Vallaki is up and about and walking.
I mean, it seems a bit hollow now
Be
since I
real.
said that, but I'm giving her a hug.
Thank you, Weft. She give you a big hug back. So it's good to see you again.
Is it you?
You're dead. Like twice over, double cooked like toast.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so as far as you remember, Aceris, you only remember up to the point of your death. No further. It just feels like you've eyes opened and you're here with everybody else.
I do hope no one else sacrificed their stomach to bring me back again.
Sadly not.
No, still just me.
Farah,
Can I-
No, it's not.
a throbbing in your chest starts to beat. And you can feel it. The hole in your chest is still there.
I give Tilly a hug as well. Would
She gives you a
want
hug back, but she's very confused and nervous and she doesn't trust anything that she sees or hears.
Yeah. I think at this point I'm beginning to wonder where Samir is. And so I'm going to start kind of looking around and wondering and trying to find the rest of. I mean, I can see Orion, I can see Azrael, but I'm trying to see who the other people were with us in Strahd's dungeon. And obviously Samir is definitely not here.
Assai's obviously not here.
Yeah. Assai.
Irina, she's not here, I assume.
She's not here.
Make a perception check.
No.
You do notice a figure.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was me.
Ah, right, hold on. So Farah didn't. So Farah, from where you currently are, where are you? Yeah, I'll say the same for you. You notice a figure over off in this direction, sort of a hooded bigger. You don't remember being there last time. You'll see the little monkey, the little baboon, comes and runs on over to your left. Oh, hello there. What do you mean? I sent you over to ask about Tristan Winters. Did you find him?
I did find him, Mr. Tickles. Why did you ask me to go find him?
Because he knew things about you, did he not?
He did know things, but when did you last see him?
Oh, I haven't seen Tristan for about a week now. I mean, you've only been gone for about 60 seconds while I sent you over to the bar. How have you met Tristan Winters?
Oh, Tristan Winters. No, it must have been someone else, Scurvy Steve or someone I met.
Scurvy Steve. He's a chap, isn't he? Well, if you meet Tristan, tell him Mr. Tickles would like a word. But
what should I ask him? Yeah, what? How do you know Tristan?
I just know Tristan. I'm sorry, has something happened to you?
Oh, so much has happened. I'm so confused, Mr. Tickles.
Andy, do we have the pocket watches still?
You do.
What does it say?
All the hands are just dead stopped in the top. Just dead stopped. Everything you have on you is still there. Nothing has disappeared. Apart from maybe a couple of, like, bottles of wine I think some of you were keeping.
What did that mean before?
I don't think you've ever seen it in this state before.
Oh. I want to go outside.
I'll tell you what, as you're holding the pocket watch always ticks, no matter in what state it's in. There's no ticking. It's just a hunk of metal in your hand.
I want to go outside.
Yeah.
What
You're welcome by the town of Daggerford. There's plenty of people walking up and down the streets. Lovely bunch. One old lady just sort of, good day, ma'am, as she walks down. Another bloke, good day, miss. What a wonderful day.
Is it a wonderful day? Is the sky normal?
Yeah, the
Is there
sky.
sunlight?
Sky is perfect. Sunlight. The sun is beaming down. It is a perfect day in Faerun.
I don't understand what's going on.
As you look up, Tilly, the sky does start to get darker.
Hmm.
Can I go up to Farah and say, look, I don't understand what this is, and I don't know how long I have, and I don't know whether I'm going to wake up dead again or not, but thank you for what you did for me, and I'm sorry that I wasted the gift that you gave me, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
You wasted nothing. You died saving people. You used the time you had to do the things we were trying to do. I wish we were doing everything with you still. But if we do go back and you're still the way you were when we left, I I just want you to be able to rest. No more parades. No more walking out of your grave at random intervals. No more fucking Derek von Strahd. I want peace.
Yeah, I wish I could do it again with you too. But I know you're going to make it home proper, whether I'm here or not when you get back. Look after yourself and everyone else.
Farah will just smile at Aceris and then turn back and stare at the fire elemental and just kind of go, are we supposed to be doing something about this?
And it's now started to burn the tables. You see Eladin Farah sort of takes a step back, but she's still being restrained by the guard that picked her up. You see Scurvy Steve is struggling with a small ball on his belt. You notice this as a palimpsest, much like Neil's sticky fingers had his hands on. And Scurvy Steve says, "Oh, yeah, Jimbo, return!" And a beam of red energy catches Jimbo back inside the palimpsest. Gotta catch 'em all, motherfucker!
Where's he put the off-brand Pokeball?
He's just popped it back onto his utility belt.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Yoink, where?
Yeah.
Yoink, where?
I want that going with us.
What are you looking at, boy?
Nothing. Just taking in the sights and sounds. It's a nice it was a nice fire elemental you've got there. Where did you get him?
Ivy found him on the seven seas. We once sailed out to a mountain called the Mountain of Chaos. Me and me crew. He was there, and I picked him up as a small young elemental, and I've raised him like me own ever since he was a boy or girl. They don't really have genders in fire elementals.
You wouldn't consider selling him?
Selling him? Everything's for sale, young boy. How much you offering?
How much would you ask?
10 gold.
Okay. I'll get 10 gold out.
As you hand over the gold, he takes it in his hand and just looks at it.
What the fuck is this? What is this? This is gold.
And what you've noticed you've given him is just like bottle caps, essentially. Where your money once was just bottle caps.
No. Oh shit. And presumably the rest of my coin pouch is also full of bottle caps.
Yeah, it's any monetary value that you had on you. I can't honestly remember how much money you guys started this with, so you can say you had 10 gold. Like if
right, okay.
If you think you'd have 10, do you see what I mean? The gold that you started with, you would have. The gold that you accrued in Barovia is now fucked.
I mean, I crawled out of a hole before I came into this tavern, so I've literally had nothing on me whatsoever. So do I have anything in my pockets from Barovia?
You have everything, just the
But
money.
no money.
The money has gone a bit strange.
I want to walk over to this person who's enjoying their beverage.
Oh, hello there. Fine day, isn't it?
Hi. It's a wonderful day.
Yes.
I'm really, really sorry about this. It's for science.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna punch him square in the face.
Make an attack roll. I know, I'm strike attack roll, please, mate. For science? What do you mean? Are you targeting?
What
Oh,
is
that doesn't
science?
matter. That hits roll damage. Are you doing this lethally or non-lethally? Remember, you know your strength now.
Yeah. I want to. Yes, I'm doing damage.
Are you intending to kill?
Not intending to kill.
Okay.
I just want to do damage.
Go for it. Do damage. Yeah, yeah. And so,
We'll call it manslaughter.
do you want to describe how you sacked this? But she's just sat on the table, drinking a mug of ale.
I just walk over. It is a wonderful day. I'm really sorry, and this is going to seem very strange. And then I'll just jab straight in the jaw.
Ah, what the hell was that for?
Science. It was just science.
Science.
I'm really sorry.
What happens when you strike a female drinking a drink in a bar? They get pissed off.
I'm genuinely very sorry, and I'll cast a healing word on her.
Thank you. What is this science experiment, may I ask?
A test of reality.
I can assure you I'm pretty real.
I understand that now. I might be going through some kind of mild psychosis. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Thank you. See you later. Bye.
Okay, there. Get your shit in order. Dear me.
Okay, so that worked.
How much did you heal her for? Okay, you healed her for yeah. Okay, you're good. You just sort of as you punch her, and then heal her with your other hand with your gauntlet. She just all right. All is forgiven. You all hear in your minds.
You're home now. It's not what you all wanted.
This is not home.
This is your home, Faerun. Or it will be. If you could save it.
Oh, yes.
But enjoy yourself. You don't need to return. But something tells me you may want to. Return here when you're done. And maybe I might let you go back. Are you okay, Tilly?
No.
You'll see as the hand from the sky comes down and casts Cure Wounds. This back up again. You're right, bud.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm fine. What do you mean come back? How do we come back?
Just ask me nicely. But for now, you have some things to see.
Really conscious that I don't think Kate is here.
That's why I haven't ushered you away.
Oh, right.
You know, hey, do what you want. Bye.
I really wish I'd prepared some kind of portal spell.
So, Tilly, what did your experiment tell you? I saw you punch a lady over there.
Well, it was a test of reality, Weft. There is a degree of reality here, physical reality.
So could you, before Barovia, I understand you've had some issues talking to your friend through your glove. Before this, how would you normally communicate with that person? Would you be able to do it now?
I had no connection with him before all of this.
I wonder if I mean, we've not really talked about this, but I wonder if now that you're back out here, whether you'd have a deeper connection to them or not. I know you've had some trouble in Barovia.
I can try. I don't think we are out here left. Not really.
But it looks so real.
I know.
What's going through your mind at the moment, Aceres?
I mean, she's just kind of trying to experience at least feeling alive again. She's conscious that nobody really wants to talk to her because they don't trust it, which is fair. So she's just trying to take in the sights and sounds and remember what it was like to be alive before it gets ripped away from her for a fourth time.
Well, it's a weird feeling because you've never experienced what the others experienced by being brought back here. As far as you're concerned, what you experienced was just a faint dream. Did you actually ever die? Like, are you just now back awake? The responses that you got from your friends, the people that you met in Barovia, give you some sense of recourse to think that it was real. As far as you're concerned, you're home.
In which case, I've just been freed from slavery for the first time in a long time, so...
Yeah. And Azrael will hold out his hand. Thank you, Aceres. You tried to save me. And you very nearly did. I never got a chance to thank you. But we're home now, Aceres.
Very nearly saving people, it seems to be what I do.
Well, more than what I did. But I get to go and see my family again. So that's a plus, isn't it? And you'll see he drops his drink on the floor. And Azrael is going to make his way out of the tavern.
I don't really have a family. I don't have anywhere to go. Got no money, nothing, I guess. Guess I'll just wander free for a little bit for the first time in a number of years. And maybe that would be nice.
Yeah. Are you leaving the tavern or are you staying in there?
Yeah, I'll leave.
So as you leave, it's been a while. You've been in enslavement for quite a long time. The birds are chirping. There's a slight breeze in the air. The sun beats down on you and you can feel it sort of warming up the back of your neck. You feel free. Even when you were whisked away to Barovia, you felt trapped. Still, you didn't sort of shake that sense of enslavement because you were just put into another form of enslavement. But now you just feel free. And as you wander up, there's sort of two ways on this. In Daggerford, there's one main street. You can go east, you can go west. The world is yours to do what you want with. Where will you go?
I think, to be fair, if I had the opportunity, I'd probably try to catch up with Azrael. He's the first person that I've had any interaction with that wasn't a slaver for a very long time, so maybe I'd just follow his path for a little bit until I found somewhere to settle down a bit.
Cool. Yeah, he's not too far up. You can sort of jog up to him. Farah, what are you up to?
She's just kind of disassociating. Like, she's trying to process what's going on. Obviously, she can see. Eladin and the guard, the fire elemental's just been put away and then sold. Did that sale go through because of the whole bottle cap thing? I don't think we confirmed.
Yeah, I
that.
don't think we confirmed that. Darren, would you have had 10 gold?
No, I
Yeah, all right.
had
I would have-
absolutely
I would
fuck all.
I would have had it. I will give you it.
Then you now own a palimpsest with a fire elemental named Jimbo in it, Darren.
Sick.
Yeah,
So she's just kind of trying to process everything and trying to like do that thing that they do in stupid crime TV shows where all of the go in front of their face. And there's just nothing. Nothing's coming up. She can't understand how they're back, why they're back, how the fuck they're supposed to get back to Barovia. And she just pats all of her pockets and pulls out the scroll of identify.
Yeah? The Gilded
And just-
Scroll of Identify.
Opens it up in the hopes that it will start speaking to her.
No. It is just, as you unfurl it, it is just a scroll of Identify. It's got arcane symbols on it. It shows you the instructions on how to ritually cast and to actively cast Identify. But nothing enters your mind.
She'll just roll it back up and put it back in her pocket.
Wait! No, I'm joking.
Check on Pete.
And then the next pocket, she'll pull out the rat.
Ah, yes. Pete. Make a wisdom save for me, please.
No.
Just bite your fucking hand off. No. Yes. Yeah, you don't see much stuff, right?
Pete goes back in the pocket. Wait, is there anything on his bit of paper?
Nothing at all.
Back in the pocket.
So we're back in time, but we're not actually outside of Barovia. Not really. This is just a pocket dimension that's meant to look like Faerun when we were here.
Make a perception check, Tilly.
Okay. I do those at advantage now.
Or an
Do I still do
arcana.
those?
Yeah, so what I want you to do is I want you to look around your surroundings. So it's up to you whether you want to do that in a way that you're trying to sense magical auras. Like you mentioned a pocket dimension there. In pocket dimensions, you would get the sense that things are not as they would seem. So a perception check, an arcana check, an investigation check. What would you like to do?
What are my options?
Perception, arcana, investigation, that type of thing.
Perception, because I can do them at advantage. Shit, I'm rolling so bad.
You
It
are
sucks
today,
dicks.
dude. What the fuck? Yeah, with an 11, I mean, everything looks real. Like, you can rule out illusionary magic with an 11. You can rule out that this isn't some trick.
Why don't we just leave? Let's go.
Well, where's Samir? Where's Asa? We can't just leave.
They were in Barovia when we were here.
And they wanted to leave. We were all trying to leave.
I think if we try to leave, then we'll be brought back. Much like how Barovia works.
Do I still have the Tome of Strahd?
Yeah.
You've got all the goodies.
Yeah. It's like you turned into the main character.
Who had the other sending doll?
Irina
Ooh.
and Orion, was it?
I hate this sending dog. I can never remember.
I know Irina had one. Well, the abbot. had
Irina had it.
Yeah,
Irina's
yeah.
got it.
I would.
I've got the other one.
It is at this point that you will see the hooded figure sort of
Oh, I
pulls
forgot
back
that
her
was-
hood,
So,
and you do see Irina.
why can't she go away?
If I look at the Tomb of Strahd, does it look how it did in Barovia?
Yeah, it looks exactly the same.
Oh
As you-
god, I'm. Carry on.
As you flick through the pages, it's all exactly the same. Irina, this figure who's just removed her hood, turns around and sort of just walks past you all. Just takes no knowledge
She
of
fucking
you.
doesn't because I grab her. She doesn't because I grab her.
Okay, you grab her. She turns around and says,
Yeah.
"Hello there. Problem?
What the fuck? Yeah, big problem. What's going on?
Sorry, do I know you?"
You're Irina.
"My name is not your concern. How do you come of my name?"
Oh, I just know who you are.
Okay. Mind taking your hand
Strahd
off me now?
Strahd sends his regards. Yeah.
And she's just going to shiftily look at the floor and move on. And she will head past.
She's gonna go take a shit.
Cool. So the people left in the tavern, Farah, Tilly, Weft. What are you all up to?
The temptation to fireball this place is huge.
I know. I'm toying with the idea of really testing reality and literally murdering someone, or murdering myself and seeing what happens. Because that's kind of where I'm at this point.
If I do it, I can bring you back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd waste potentially the diamond, but
Yeah.
she said if we're ready to go back, we can go back. So why don't we just say, Baba the Saga, take us home? No, not home. Back to Bogland.
Do you want to?
I mean, look, Kate's not here, so let's just go back.
A voice enters your mind.
Ready to return so soon.
Yes, let's go.
Unfortunately, you're not all here. Seems some of you have gone. How unfortunate. I cannot bring you back unless you are all back here.
Well, we might have to wait until next time then.
And also, Aceris, Azriel, Irina have just left the tavern.
Return to me when you are all ready to come home.
Oh, for fuck's sake, do we have to go get them back?
Yes, you're forced to talk to me. Fucking awful.
As you go out, Azriel and Aceris, Aceris, you've been walking up this road for a little bit with Azriel now. You've been just sort of sharing stories as you go. Just the feeling and joy of you being free is so overwhelming. You haven't felt like this in years. You run natural,
Do I see
Tilly?
them? Do I see them?
Let's just say you do, is it?
I'm not very fast.
All right, then. Yeah, you see them. Try and catch up with them all you want.
I take a day.
Yeah, mate. They're at Waterdeep.
I'll run over and try and catch up with them.
I'm not letting anyone out of my sight, although Farah's here, so I guess I'm hanging out, deciding which way to go.
Weft, come with me. Farah, come too. Come on. Let's go. We need to bring them all back here or something. Yes?
Farah pauses a moment and looks over at Eladin, where she's being held with this guard.
She's still being restrained with both her arms still behind her back.
And she looks at Tilly standing at the door, waiting expectantly. And she just sighs and says, hang on a second. And Farah is going to go over to the guard, which is probably going to really confuse him because 60 seconds she had blonde hair and a nice dress on.
Yeah, you're pretty unrecognisable, really. So are you, to be honest, Tilly.
And she looks at this guard and she just says, let her go.
No, unless you're willing to pay.
I can pay you in bottle caps.
Oh, really? I do quite like bottle caps.
Wait, are we seeing this happening?
Yeah, you and Wefter, let's say you're in the foyer of the tavern, yeah?
Weft, keep an eye. Oh, fuck. Weft, keep an eye on Osiris and Azrael. And I'll go up with Farah.
Okay.
Back up this intimidation.
Do you want the bottle caps or not?
No, I want gold. Gold.
Let her go. Let her go, and I will
gold. Let her go. No, you won't. Let her go.
Make an intimidation check, either separately or one with advantage. I think in this situation, roll Farah roll of advantage because I think you're the initiator of this.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not rolling. That didn't roll advantage. Read it.
Advantage schmantage.
Roll me another d20 just to see if you can do double 20s. I'll make something sick happen. No, that's a shame. I would have just made his head explode or something.
all right. Chill. If she means that much to you, have her. But mark my words, Eladin Spring, if I catch you round these parts again, I'll just kill you. And your friends here.
Not if we get you first.
No, you won't.
You'll see he's adorned in sort of full plates, and he's got a cloak, a red cloak.
Ooh, red cloak. Big scary.
What do you want to do, Farah?
Has he let her go?
Yeah.
I just look at him and just walk away.
Thank you, Farah. Why have you suddenly changed? Has the wild magic started springing up again?
Yeah, it's not going so well.
Why are you wearing a clown's outfit? What wild magic surge did that?
It's a long story that I don't really have the time to explain because I made some friends at the bar and we now have to go. So you're free. Thanks for helping. Asisu.
Oh, okay. I mean, this was just
you can come with me. I'm not sure it'll end well, but you can come with me.
I mean, I'm off to see my family. Well, this is where we depart. Thank you, Farah, for...
No, sorry. Just, you need to wait here just like 10 more minutes.
Okay. We'll do.
Yeah.
I'll put a pile of bottle caps on the table and just be like, just get yourself a drink while we're gone. We'll be back.
What the
And then just
fuck is going
very
on?
promptly turn around and just walk away, dragging Tilly by the arm.
She used to be such a nice girl. Oh well.
I've got to go IRL, guys. I am out of time.
That's all right.
I'm afraid.
I was just waiting for you all to fuck off out of tavern. That's where we'll end the session then. I hope you had fun, and we will see you next time.
Yes, thank you, Andy.
Give everybody a give a wave. Bye.